మరి తిని కదా మరి మమ్మీ మంచిగా పెట్టిస్తుంది కదా.
Super, super, super. Okay, welcome to the stock market using AI workshop. It's going to be an amazing time. I am looking forward to all of you here. I love the excitement in the chat already. We have not even begun, and there's so much excitement. So we want you to keep this excitement through the session. I'll just take a minute to ask people, just where they are from. And let's say what their profession is and what their age is. So I just get to know a little bit about all of you. Can you just let me know that? Let's say yes, Hyderabad, 26, doctor, Gujarat doctor from Salem, retired 67, Bangalore, engineer, Hyderabad, Goldsmith, 41, student, Chennai, real estate, Mumbai, 28, wonderful cinematographer, Jalandhar, 45, superb, 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 superb. Wow. Okay. Project manager, software student, management student, Haryana, Lucknow, 43. Super, super. So I see people Northeast, West Bengal, Pune. Super. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Great to see everyone. Arunachal Pradesh. Wow. Okay. Import export professional. Superb, superb,
కొంచెం
superb. Amazing, amazing. Great to see all of you here. I'm very, very excited you know, to take this session with you guys today. Today's day is going to be all about the world of markets, especially the stock markets. And the main thing is how are you going to integrate AI, use AI to supercharge your journey of investing and trading. Okay, so that's what we are all here for, and that's what we are all excited for, and that's what we're going to begin with. So, you guys have introduced yourself. We want to introduce ourselves quickly to
Is
you.
how are you going to
The
integrate
point is, you
AI?
may
Use
ask
AI
Pratik, Rahul, you guys are
to
here.
supercharge your journey of
What makes
investing
us
and
qualified enough to talk
trading.
about
Okay,
investing,
so
trading?
that's
So, a
what
little
we are
bit of
all here
background.
for, and that's
I'll
what we are
ask
all excited for, and that's what
Rahul
we are
to
going to
start, begin with.
Hey,
So,
absolutely. Thank
you
you,
guys
Pratik.
have introduced
So, hi
yourself.
everybody.
We want to
As you all know, my
introduce
name is Rahul
ourselves
Chandra,
quickly
and I have
to
been
you.
in the
how are you
domain of
going
equity
to
research, investment banking, and private equity for over 8 years now. Uh, just to give you a little bit about my credentials, like I am a CFA, FRM, and a CIA charter holder. So, all of you who belong to the world of finance, you would be knowing that collectively they refer to as the Triple Crown in the world of finance. I am privileged enough to be one of approximately 2,700 people, Triple Crown holders in the entire world. And now, just to give you a little flavor,
He's being very humble, huh, by the way, by saying that he's one of the 2,700 people in the world to say that. Go on, Ram.
thank you, Pratik. So, just give you a little bit of flavor regarding my work experience. I have been, had been working as an equity research analyst at a research desk in Mumbai. Then I moved to credit analysis and I joined Moody's, worked there as a credit research analyst. Then I forayed into investment banking. I started off at Society General. I used to cover the Asian and European fixed income and swap markets. I won't bore you with all the details as to what fixed income and swap markets are. Then I shifted to a different domain within investment banking. I moved to Goldman Sachs and covered, Asian exotic futures and options market. All of you would have heard of futures and options, right? To some extent.
Heard
These
but
are more,
scared.
yeah, these are more complicated, complex versions of futures and options. So after my stint in investment banking, I, pivoted to private equity. I used to, specialize in valuing private companies and early stage startups, not dissimilar to how, Shark Tank operates. Like very new firms come in, they make a pitch and try to get some investment. They put their valuations up. So I used to do that, but on a more professional and broader scale. And I was, employed in one of the top 10 PE firms in the world. Post that stint, Pratik and I, we got together. We go long back. He had his own journey. I had my own journey. Then we circled back and we founded SpringPad together, which started off as a wealth management firm. And now we are trying to empower people. We are trying to educate people and make the entire world of investing, trading, not just accessible, but much, much smarter to each and everybody. So that's a little bit about me. I hope I did not bore you too much. I'll hand it over to Prateek to introduce himself.
Yeah, thank you, Rahul. I think how many of you guys agree that this profile is look at his profile and it's superb, right? I'm seeing a lot of people who are saying that this profile is so motivating. So he's being super humble in saying all that he's saying, but also the good part is here with us today, and all the wealth of knowledge that he has gained through this journey of his, he's going to be sharing it with us. So thank you, Rahul. A little bit about myself. My background is more from the trading side, like Rahul has a background from the investing. So I have been trading in the global markets and securities for about 9+ years now. I started my career as a option trader, as a prop trader at an options desk in Bombay, where we managed about 25 odd crores. I mean, I was lucky enough to start learning from the professionals itself directly. Then I thought, you know what, let me pivot, let me look at something else, let me explore a different world. So I joined as a futures trader at this global hedge fund in London. We managed about 20 odd million dollars. We traded multiple securities, multiple things. I'm just going to share some of them. You may know about them. So I've traded commodity futures. So your crude oil, the price of petrol or diesel going up. So that's crude oil. Wheat, soybean, sugar, copper. Uh, you may have heard of S&P and Nasdaq and DAX. So S&P, Nasdaq essentially is similar to in India we have Sensex and Nifty. So in the US, the index is called the S&P 500. Nasdaq is the tech index. DAX is the German. FTSE or FTSE is the UK index. Okay. Interest rate products again, one of the biggest markets in the world. Different kinds of bonds, different kind of short-term interest rate products in the US, UK, Italian, German, and the US markets. And of course, circle back to Indian equities and F&O, which are some of my what we do right now. Like Rahul said, Rahul and me then got together, founded this firm called SpringPad, which is a wealth management firm. I'm the chief trade strategist there. I design trades. Uh, we manage about 55 odd crores of client investment, and we design trading strategies. The best part about all of it is that everything is absolutely powered by AI and completely automated. So neither me, Rahul, or none of my team members sit in front of the screen to basically buy or sell or take any trades or investments. All of it is done in a very, very automated manner. The fun fact, which is one of the most important things, is that I, and also have you, if you have seen Rahul, we have no background in coding, right? But we leveraged AI tools, and by day, the more tools are coming, and we'll show you all of those tools which are accessible to each one of you to create robust and cutting strategies with high probability of giving you amazing kind of power that you never had before. Okay, so that's a little bit about Rahul. That's a little bit about me, and I hope in this few hours that we have with each other, we can share as much knowledge as possible. But like I said, we will only be able to give our best if you guys demand that kind of energy from us. And how do you demand that energy? Is by being very active in the chat. Can I get a okay for that? All of you agree with that? That you guys are going to be superbly active and focused and energetic on the chat so that me and Rahul are completely motivated to give you whatever we thought of and more. Okay,
Yeah.
superb.
Whatever you need, grab a Red Bull, grab a cup of coffee, grab your tea, and absolutely be hip then.
Super.
All right.
Okay.
Amazing.
So, before we begin, we just want to get through some rules, some little concept things that the whole session goes in a good flow, and you guys all on the same page, right? So the first thing is, if you have joined from your phone, it's absolutely okay. You don't need to worry about it. If you have joined from your laptop, tablet, anything else, awesome, great, superb. Okay. Uh, the session, no recordings will be given. You guys may ask, oh, the session is being recorded. It's being recorded for ourselves. But the recordings will not be given. Why? Because we think the best way to, get the most of this is being live, interacting, and doing. Okay. So, and also it's not fair for the people who are coming here live, giving their time for someone else to get the recording. Okay. So that is why we truly, truly believe that we are going to have everything live. Okay. So we will, take notes. At the end, we will also tell you how you can get the notes for the session and everything else. Okay. So don't worry about it. We will be answering all your questions towards the end. I know you will have questions as we talk about certain topics. If we think it's important to pick that up right away, we will. But if your question doesn't get answered immediately, do not get disappointed. It is only because the flow of the session might break. Okay. So hence, just hold on to your questions and we will answer them towards the end. Yes, of course, we have some amazing bonuses and surprises worth 18,000 odd rupees. So make sure you stay till the end to claim all your bonuses by marking 100% attendance. I can for sure assure you that how the next few hours is going to fly by, you guys will have no idea. Okay, so I'm going to ask this question to you at the end. Did you realize how fast the hours went by? You guys will have no idea. Okay, so I am ready to prove that part to you now. What are the bonus and certifications that you will get? So throughout the entire session, there's going to be learning and all the value that you guys are going to get, right? That is uh, a given for you guys. Then, of course, we will be sharing bonuses, like I said, worth about 18,000 odd rupees to you guys for being with us, for attending, for showing your dedication till the end. Okay. We will be giving you all the necessary links. So there are some things we'll be showing you in the sessions going right now. We will be giving you the links and the data and the document and all of those things we'll be giving it to you at the end. We will also be giving you a verified certificate towards the end. So, you guys are covered in that sense for attending, for learning, for, leveling up in your knowledge about the markets and AI. And for those who have purchased that extra template, the Nifty template, while signing up for this webinar, we will also be letting you know how you will get access to that. Okay, guys, we are all clear with the instructions and the bonus and how we'll get it and when we'll get it. Can I just get a yes, quick one before we begin? Because I'm very excited to just get started very quickly. Yes, superb. Okay, wonderful. Super. Okay. So, how are today's session going to look like? So first, we are going to, discuss about the use of AI in the markets. Then we are going to pivot to AI-powered investing. After investing, we will go to AI-powered trading. And of course, at the end, we will be sharing with you some strategies and bonuses. Okay. So this is how the flow of the session will look like. Each and every part is superbly important to understand the flow. So don't miss out on anything. Okay, it will be very difficult for us to repeat it. Okay, so with
And
that, sorry,
Pratik,
yeah.
that please be absolutely super focused, more focused than you have ever been on a call, right? Because we're going to share a lot of information and everything. We need all your faculties focused toward whatever we are going to teach. So that's a little bit, believe me, you don't want to miss out on anything for even a single minute.
Okay, so before I begin, I like to give you guys this little story, okay? And this story was told to be by my manager when I started working. But this still applies in today's day, and you will know why, okay? So just listen to this anecdote and story and see what message you get out of it, okay? So, so in this once upon a time in this bustling city park, there was this generous old man who had just retired from his job. Now every afternoon at 12 o'clock, he would come with a bowl of food to feed the pigeons in the park. Now, initially, only a few pigeons knew about this old man's ritual. So they came and they ate and they enjoyed and they became stronger and bigger and fatter by enjoying this food every day. Because this man had a proper routine. This man would come every day and eat. Okay, there was very little competition. There was a lot of food, and all the pigeons grew stronger and bigger. But with time, the word spread amongst the pigeon community that there is this old man who comes at this place at this time every day to give food. So why? What's the point of us searching for food? We should all go there, right? So slowly, the word spread. So as days and days passed, more and more pigeons started to come, and the pigeons who came in first, the competition for food increased, right? So the amount of food they were getting first, as more and more pigeons started coming in, the competition increased. Now, it came to a point that the entire park was just swarming with pigeons. Now understand one thing, yeah. This old man is a retired person. He doesn't have unlimited amount of money. So the amount of food he was getting on the first day, he's getting today also. But the number of pigeons have gone up significantly. What was happening is now each and every bird was fighting with each other for the smallest grain of food, and hence some of most of them were becoming weaker and not able to survive. Now, some of the smart boys thought, boss, this is not done. If it continues like this, we are going to die out of hunger. So they thought, let's leave here. No point fighting with the other birds. They left, searched around for a few more days and weeks until they found another person who was giving food, and they started eating that, becoming stronger and healthier compared to the other birds, not so smart birds, fighting amongst themselves. Now, this is the story. If you had to explain this story in one word, what would you say? What's the lesson that you learn from this little story? If you had to explain one word, let's have it very, very quickly. One word. Yes, Nandaji has absolutely spot on. Not correct. Greed, not greed. Almost yes. Change, be first, survive, plan for the future, hustle, smart. Yes, compete in the right part. Don't be a sheep. Look for opportunities. Unity is important. Not exactly humble. Resources are scarce. Short. The one word is adaptability. Okay, the need to adapt. That is, in today's day, what we were doing, let's say 5, 10, 15 years back, do you think the same thing will work today in terms of jobs, in terms of whatever? So if you, let's say in terms of tech investing, if you're using the same techniques that have been used in the last 5, 10, 15 years, you will not survive. So it is not about the technique, it is about that everyone knows about the technique. So you need to do something different, right? You need to do something different than the others to make money in business, to have a high-paying job in every field of your life. Would you agree? If you are doing a job where everyone knows that same skill of yours, you will not be paid that high. But if you have a skill which many people do not have, then only you will be paid high. Simple as that. It's just supply demand. What you are doing, less people know about it, and you shall have it. Correct? Okay. Now, hence people say, okay, it's very difficult to make money in the markets. But look at this. Look at this example. This is an article from Money Control. It says the money-making machines. Okay. So here there are two firms: Graviton Research Capital and AlphaGraph Securities. These two firms are algo trading firms. Okay. Now, if you see what is the revenue for the year FY23, 3,500 crores. Okay, so these guys are trading in the Indian market, staying in India, making money, right? So, are you saying that it is impossible to make money in the country? Or do you think they're doing something different that others are not doing? Everyone else, you, me, all the retail traders, are behaving like the old traders, fighting with each other, doing the same thing. But these guys have taken a step ahead and are competing in this space, in a very space where there's less competition. Everyone, I hope I have been able to portray the need to adapt, to change. Even so today, why? Because in today's day, the technology and the things are changing much, much faster than what it was changing before. Right? So what you may have seen, all of you, and we will see, the power of AI 1 year back and the power of AI right now is night and day. The difference is night and day. And we see it with our eyes because we have been doing it for the last 3-4 years. So we see it. Okay? And it's going to continue changing. That's the best part. It's going to keep getting better. So if we don't adapt, we are going to perish. So I'm going to hand over to Rahul to take us ahead. He's going to first cover a very, very important topic because I saw this question from someone. He said, Pratik, what do we do in this market scenario when market is going down? Give me some kind of, give me some idea of what's happening in the market, in this current market, when the market is coming down. Okay, so over to you, Rahul.
Thank you so much, Pratik. I just add to something, as Pratik was mentioning, the capabilities of AI a year back and what it has become today. It's night and day, as Pratik said, right? It's how shall I put it? Sometimes it's scary, but then it also opens up the world of opportunity, and we want not to be scared, but to pick up this opportunity. And you know what? Do something like this. Of course, not in absolute terms, but in terms of percentages, have an edge. Now, as Pratik said, a lot of you have this question, right? What about the current market scenario, right? So, what about failing markets, right? What worse? What about market crashes? How many of you have this question? How many of you have this concern, right? You know what's happening? I don't understand. It's been one of the longest streaks. Yes, a lot of you. And all of you are absolutely right to pointing this out, right? And I'm just picking out a few handpicking one of the major things that have happened over the course of the Indian financial markets, right? All of us, we know the Harshad Mehta fiasco that happened 1992, dot-com bubble, 2000, global financial crisis, 2008, and COVID again, 2020. One of the major declines. And you can see the data in front of your screen. What was the peak? At the top of Harshad Mehta, everything was rosy, like 4,500. What was the bottom? 2000. How much did it decline? 52% decline in the markets. What about the dot-com bubble? Everybody had heard about it. The entire tech bubble burst in the US and everybody felt the repercussions. Minus 58%. The stock market fell by that much. Global financial crisis, 61.5%. COVID, 39.5%. So all of you are absolutely right in saying that, you know what, this is a fair risk. It's not always rosy, right? It's not always profits. Okay? There is always two sides to the coin. You guys will agree, right? As like there are profits, there are declines like this. But it is only half the story. Absolutely correct. right? Let me extend the data points. This is what people will show, they'll fear monger. Let me educate you further. Now, look at the recovery time, the bull run, and the S&P 500 recovery time for the same event. Post the Harshad Mehta scam, it took 7 to 8 years, but there was a bull run after the crash, which gave a 3x, not 3%, 3x return, right? 17% CAGR, much more than what we are getting on average these days. Correct? What about the dot-com bubble? 4 years recovery period. How much was the recovery amount? 8.1x. That is 39% CAGR. And what am I referring to? We are talking about the Sensex, right? We're talking about the top 30 companies in the country. 39% annual return. Okay? Now, it was 4 years, whereas the US took 7 years to recover from the dot-com bubble. Now, that was the second bull run. Third, global financial crisis, 61% recovered in 3 years and 5.2x times, 5.2 times, right? 16% CAGR. US again took 5 years, that is 2 years more than India took, right? What about COVID? The entire globe faced it, almost close to 40% decline. Not even a year, within 9 months we recovered. And how much was the next bull run post-COVID? 3.4 times. Just imagine 2020, 3.4 times till the next peak, right? And how much was the annualized return? 31%. US also had a similar recovery rate. What does this judge? Any guesses? The data is, what is the bull run? Bull run means when the markets are falling, that's a bear run. When the markets are rising, that's bull run, right? So what do you take about this data point? See, this is only half the story. This is a complete picture. This is how proper professionals will take a proper business cycle. So let's say, what is your take? The data is in front of you. Tell me, what does the data tell us? The market rises back. What goes down comes up. So that's inverse physics. This time we'll quick and more patience. Parents are listening. Absolutely correct. So this is what the markets features. From 1990, every crash gave way to all-time highs, highlighting India's unshakable market resilience. So first learning, markets always bounce back. Second learning, recovery windows are shrinking. From 7 to 8 years, for COVID it was just 9 months. Showing a stronger, faster recovering market ecosystem. We are developing, the markets are becoming more and more sophisticated. It is not only the crash, right? It is always two flips, like two sides of the coin. Every crash is a doorway to a boom multiplier. You have seen that how all the crashes have always led to spectacular rallies. Other thing, if you know, that is by putting the best recovery periods again, India outperforms global. And again, Sensex and Nifty have matched or outpaced global recoveries, proving the long-term power of India's growth story. See, I'm not telling you all this. The data is right in front of you. Right? The data is right in front of you. Correct? India, yes. And crashes spur opportunities. Downturns offer buying windows at bargain valuations, rewarding those who invest through the rough patches. What do I mean by this? What do I mean by this crashes spur opportunities? If you're learned enough, if you have the right tools, Indian markets, the stocks are always very expensive. By expensive, I mean from a valuation standpoint. When these things happens, good stocks, good opportunities become from very expensive to normal valuations. And normal valuations are the best prices that you can expect because Indian market and value. So what does it tell us? These are opportunities. If you have the right skill set, if you have the right knowledge, this is the time. Look at all of these big players, right? You're sitting on 5,000, 6,000 crores of capital or even more, right? What they do is they pile up on their investments in this moment. Their portfolios will be negative, but they keep on buying up. Because why? When the next bull run happens, they're not going to make 15, 20, 30%. They're going to make the returns in multiples. So be educated and try and find opportunities, right? How many of you have this question? Okay, great. How do we find these opportunities? How many of you have this question? Me. Of course, how do we find the opportunities? All right. That brings me to the much awaited part of today's workshop, which is AI-powered investing. Pratik, you want to add anything before I take them through?
Yeah, so I think that is good enough. I was about to ask you, Rahul, all that is fine. We have seen all the crashes and we know that the market is going to go up. Now, how do I identify which industry, which stock, what to do with it? How to get the information, right? And you brought this up, so let's go there.
I have a very interesting question in the chat. That how much time do we need to understand the correct opportunities? What is your guess? I want everybody to answer. Do the proper research. Do all the number crunching, the research report reading, and everything. How long do you think it's going to take you to identify the correct opportunities? A few months, 1 year, 30 minutes, at least 1 week, 5, 7, 8 days, 15 days. Well, 6 months. All right. Now, okay, thank you. So it's on average from what I see, the average answers are around 1 to 2 months. Right? Somebody says 2 years, somebody says 5 years. Learning by 10. Right? Now, let me ask you a quick question. Quick question. How many of you can confidently analyze complex economic and market data and build a winning portfolio yourself? That is, you become your own portfolio and investment manager, especially in today's market. Identify the absolutely correct stocks, build your portfolio properly diversified and everything, especially today's day. No, takes a lot of effort. You can't be sure. Probabilities are not in your favor. So, right? Even if you have somebody like me who belongs to this domain, has done this and that, it's still very difficult to go through thousands of research reports, data points, analysis, and find the correct opportunities. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct? To find the right opportunity, the research is going to be immense. Yes, look at the bandwidth. Right? All of you are working professionals, as I said. That brings me to my promise of you. By the end of today's workshop, you'll be able to pick individual stocks, right? Actually cherry pick stocks and build yourself a winner portfolio. Does that sound good? Good to me too. If you have zero knowledge about the markets, fine. My promise will hold true. If you're somebody who is a beginner to amateur in the markets, my promise holds true. If you're somebody who has more than 10 years in the markets, my value proposition still holds true. Fire? Amazing? Looking for the same? So let's see how we at Springbank use AI to analyze industry trends and generate our investment decisions. All of you ready? Ready? Yes, I want to see the biggest yeses in the chat box. Because believe me, that ensures that you're actually paying attention. And I don't want you to miss even 1 second. Absolutely perfect. Great to see the enthusiasm and energy behind that. So, we're going to use AI. So let me introduce you to a few of my best friends. These have been my best friends over the last few years, not of mine, but as well, and they have to be your best friends too. You're going to be seeing one of the most popular and powerful AI tools, Grok, Perplexity, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, right? All of them have their own merits, and we will try to play each and everyone to their strengths, right? Okay. Now, another question, and guys, I'm going to keep asking you questions, right? Can you realistically scan thousands of global indicators to pinpoint future growth sectors dynamically? What do I mean by that? You have always heard, right? Sometimes the IT sector is saying everything is performing well. Sometimes the banking sector is performing well. Sometimes the automotive sector is performing well. But how do you identify which sector is going to be growing in the future, in the foreseeable future? And, the best sector to invest in. And how many people do that? Identify sectors, not take guesses. Don't listen to what the news, somebody on the news panel is saying, right? Do it yourself. Proper research, come to the conclusion yourself, not just hearsay, right? Don't take guesses. Guesses are a big no-no when it comes to the market. You have data, you have research, you have to come to the conclusion on your own. That is what we are trying to do, to empower you, right? 100% cannot, right? Most of you say, even if you can, it's very tedious and it's going to take you months. Shall we do it in under 2 minutes? Do you think we'll be able to do it in under 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Months of work in 2 minutes. Without any prerequisite knowledge. You can be a beginner and you can do it. Yes? So, for this particular purpose, to help us identify the next stocks, 2 minutes, yeah, absolutely, I'm not joking. To help us identify the next sector that is going to, propel our investments, propel our returns and everything, we are going to use Perplexity.ai. Why? It is great at deep research. We want to go through a lot of research. Remember, a lot of things happen within a sector, and we have to go through all the sectors to identify the right fix. Right? So there's a lot of macroeconomic data, there's a lot of research papers, there's a lot of recent developments to go through. But 2 minutes. Take it. Let me do Perplexity. It's Perplexity.ai if you want, and also show you something. We need to ask the question, right? We need to ask the Perplexity to give us the output, so that we need to ask the question. And the question is very simple. It's only 3 pages long. Okay? It's a proper structured prompt. It's a growth sector research report prompt. What you need to do, just open the PDF. Select each and everything, right? 3 pages of question. Just select copy, and the most difficult part right now, please pay attention. Just paste it over here. Click on deep research, right? And just hit enter. Very difficult, copy paste. I think everybody can do copy paste, right? You don't have to have this, guys, absolutely free. All the tools that we are going to show are free. You can run the analysis on free versions, right? So a deep research takes time, so we'll give it time. If we do it, it'll take a month. We can give this 2 minutes time, right? Yes, yeah, let's give it 2 minutes time. Not difficult, but prompt is important. Absolutely crucial. If I just go and ask it, if your sector is going to be the best in the future, it is not going to be that. It's important that you have a proper structure, giving it proper rules, giving it a framework on what to do the research on, what to research, what to make of that data, right? Will this prompt be shared to us? What do you think? Will you all get access to the prompt? No. Of course you get access to the prompt. Otherwise, my entire point of teaching you becomes redundant, right? Of course. But what did Pratik say? All the prompts, all the bonuses, each and everything that Pratik and I show, and you have promised, you will be getting it at the end of the workshop. Right? Because I know if I give it to you right now, you will stop listening to whatever else, all the things that we have to say, and you will start playing on this, right? Just see the amount of research that happening over here. It's showing you how this thinking process is going based on whatever I said. Okay, and see how logical it is. I need to correct research, gather the latest expert insights and everything. This is how we work also, but we take at least 6 months to do the entirety of research that it has been able to do in this almost less than a minute, I guess. And we have a deep research report for this fiscal year, the next fiscal year that we're going to have. Let's go through it together. Okay? Amazing. Just look at it. I'll take you through it. Just look at it. It's a proper, detailed research report. It takes months to do this manual. Right? So, growth sectors and strategic capital allocation outlook 2025-2026. India's economy is projected to grow between 6.3 and 28% in FY 2026. So, a little bit about what is happening in India, like macroeconomic level. So, you need to understand the economy and listen. All these are factors. Everything that is said, it has proper research references, citations. Anybody from the research domain, maybe in your PhD or something, or you're running your dissertations, you have to go through a lot of research work, put up your research work, correct? And then you have to give all the citations. Just see how powerful this is. Also, in India's economy, CPI, inflation figures, and everything. Okay, you can go through that. Very insightful information. Now, macroeconomic, what is happening in India? How is the macroeconomy shaping right? So, in whatever direction India is heading, it is all the sectors that are going to benefit out of that. This makes sense, and they will be the sectors to look at. Use logic, right? A lot of you, this will be, a little bit too technical, but it's logic. So, we have the economic indicators, we have the structural enablers, right? What is happening? Demographic shifts, loom large as working age population peaking at 1.7 million. So, all these economic data points are also factored in. Global context, what is happening globally? India export faces headwinds, 12%, almost 13% import surges in petroleum and Chinese goods. Everything is factored in. High growth sector analysis. Now, this is what we are here for. Renewable energy, technological services, pharmaceuticals, logistics, and consumer durables. It goes through each and everything. Gives you the top 5 sectors which are poised for growth. Why is it about, poised for growth? What are the growth drivers? Okay, you have it talked out over here as well. As I said, your sector should be in the direction that the economy is headed towards. What regulatory support are these sectors going to get? So if the government, the schemes are favoring doing something, the sectors which are benefiting out of those will be poised for growth. Right? Now, key players, and as you work key players within the sectors as well. right? But let's renewable energy, green, renew, technology services, TCS, Wipro, pharmaceuticals, Sun Pharma, Dr. Cipla, all these, right? Now, it gives you a little detailed information on each and every sector as well. Renewable energy infrastructure, India ranks globally, renewable capacity and everything. Just see how detailed it is. What is the future projection? Where are we sitting in terms of capacity? Everything is discussed. What are the growth parameters looking like, right? Technology, digital services, right? Again, something which is growing. Why it is growing is also telling you that. Healthcare and pharmaceuticals. What is happening in the industry? Why is it poised for growth? 20%, 25% figure. Logistics and transport, right? So all these things, and that's not even it. Investment framework. It tells you, what should be your investment structure like. Focus on this. It is something for everybody. Policy analysis. What are the recent policies that are going to aid these industries? Current regulations, legislative pipeline. What are the policies that are in store at the past? They're going to absolutely propel these industries. What are the strategic recommendations also? Short term, pharmaceuticals, IT. Medium term, renewable energy infrastructure. Long term, healthcare, IITs, and how long will it take? It is not just going to all research, it is not just making macroeconomic data, it is compiling them, going to all the sectors, finding the best sectors, telling an investment framework, and also giving a regulatory insights to why these are poised for growth. How long did it take us, guys? How long did it take you to identify the top 5 growth sectors? Less than 2 minutes. Did you identify the top 5 growth sectors? Proper economic research. Yes, amazing. How many think this is absolutely mind-blowing? Now, why did I use Perplexity? As I said, because this is very good at doing deep research. Correct? Mind-blowing, amazing. Yes. So, one question to each and every one of you. Super, right? Tell me something. Now can I identify the next big sectors yourself? Tell me. I want everybody to tell me if you, whatever your experience is, right? Can you identify the next big sectors yourself? Yes. Copy paste. Run it. Give 2 minutes. Go to the research. If somebody who has intermediate level skills, you can go to the entire research, understand. If you think this is too technical, you do not, do not understand macroeconomic insights or these technical terms. So, you can see what is top 5 sectors. Yes or no? This is real power. And then when I say it, the amount of progress that AI is happening in the domain of AI, it's unparalleled. It's amazing. What it's doing is, it is democratizing knowledge to each and every person. Somebody like you, who might be bigger, right? A lot of people. You do not need to know anything about the markets or economics or statistics, right? But you identify the next 5 groups that are used. Powerful? Right? Moshji? Now, brings me to another question. Can you critically analyze the economy, industry, and identify the multipliers from the destroyer stocks? They have understood what are the potential candidates for now, let's say you dive in particular industry, right? Or see what is happening and understand what are stocks, what are red flags, what stocks can push good opportunity in that sector, and what stocks are again as a lot of economics, as a lot of finances. Yes, no. Tons of no. Be honest. Can you do that? Scanner, screener, it will just give you data points. Right? What do you have that data? Can you do the research on your own? Do you know how to make some data come to a conclusion? So analysis, not that's fine. That is wherein, again, we have AI. Right? So we're going to use GPT. And why? Because in the free plan, when you have access to premium features on a free plan for limited, it has something called as advanced. Now, so let's take pharmaceuticals. Okay? Pharmaceuticals is an industry. Okay, let's technology services. Okay? Shall we go ahead? Identified 5. Let's take technology. Okay? Let's see. Next step in the investment process is to, what did I say? Analyze the sector, identify the industry, identify what is happening, and find what stocks are good, what stocks are not good. See? So let's say IT, for example. Now I go to ChatGPT. What do I ask it? I want to do that analysis, right? I want to analyze everything about the IT industry. Again, very simple. I have my prompt ready with me. You know what? This is an 8-page prompt. Again, what level of output you get totally depends on the quality of your prompt. And what do you have to do? We have already done the prompt for you, right? You don't need to do anything. You just have to select everything, copy, go to ChatGPT, and paste, right? One thing you need to change, whichever industry you want to look into, right? So now we are doing IT. I'll change the name to IT. You are doing some other stock. Just enter the stock name. So you can go through ChatGPT O3 Mini and just hit enter and wait for the magic to happen. Okay? What are we trying to analyze? A macroeconomic and environment outlook. Right? We want to understand what is happening in the economy and how is the sector going to be impacted at the IT industry because of whatever is happening in the economy. Second thing, in a top-down industry analysis that we need to do is do an in-depth analysis of the industry. Third thing, we need to identify, look at the players, like who is doing what, who has a competitive edge, who is the largest player, right? Who has the most technology, who is growing the most, right? And last but not the least, what is the point of doing all this research? The point of doing all this research is for you to understand, right, which are the stocks within the IT industry which are good opportunities and which are the stocks which are not so good opportunities. Okay? Now, let's see what the output is. So that's the prompt. It's a very big prompt. Don't need to worry with it. So as I said, first and foremost, to do a top-down industry analysis, let's say for the IT industry, we'll go and look at the macroeconomic and market environment. So it talks about India's GDP, right? Driven by increased digitization demand, reasoning, growing economy increases business investments in digital infrastructure and IT solutions. The consistent GDP expansion fuels higher demand for IT services, both domestically and internationally, right? You can use the prompt for any industry and look at the magic, right? It is talking about the economy and what impact, whatever is happening in the economy, what impact it has on the said industry that you're researching. Correct? Isn't this mind blowing? Not just identifying trends, but also trying to understand what implications it is having, what to make sense of, right? The data that we are seeing, how to make sense of it. Again, we have metrics, how the what is happening in the employment, right? Metric, how is it going to impact the IT industry, everything. Now, next thing that we do an in-depth industry analysis of the IT industry, right? Current industry performance delivered a historical CAGR of 8 to 10% over the past 5 years. Key segments such as digital services, cloud computing, cybersecurity are experiencing accelerated growth of 15 to 20% year on year, right? What are the regulatory and policy impacts? Again, reforms in data privacy, all this. You can go through this. It is so detailed. Is it not? It summarizes everything that is happening, makes a takeaway for you on it, and also tells you the implications, right? Whether it is good, whether it is bad. Third thing, you need to identify the end goal is always to invest in a particular stock. That is what our goal is, correct? So we also have to identify when looking at industries, what are the potentially good stocks, right? What is happening within the industry, who the major players are. Industry is dominated by a few large players, TCS, Infosys, HCL, right? Pricing power, top players consistently report operating margins in the range of 20 to 25%. Again, for those of you who know a little bit of basics, very quality information, correct? Now, as I said, not just that, it tells you the 3 best stocks with the best investment outlook within this industry as well, right? So what are the 3 best stocks? TCS, Infosys, HCL Technologies. It tells you why. Tells you why and gives you the financials as well. Amazing. It does the work for you. It does the work for you. Then we have Infosys, HCL, everything in detail. Now, it's important to know what stocks are not good for you as well, right? So we have Wipro, not a good investment at the time. Why? Facing margin pressure due to rising operational costs. Okay. If you don't want to go through this, it is important you don't go through this. Important to know that these are the stocks, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, Mphasis. These are not good investments at the moment, even though the IT industry is poised for growth as a sector. Okay? Understood? Is it not real power for you to go through an industry analysis on your own and also identify, you know what, this industry as a whole, what we learned from the first prompt is great. It has got good growth prospect, but within the industry, all the players are not going to, have that same growth. We need to identify what are the good stocks which will be having this growth and what are the not so good stocks, correct? Not just that, it gives you an investment thesis as well, right? Top tier IT, TCS, Infosys, HCL continue to exhibit robust revenue growth, expanding margins, and strong recurring revenue models. With steady investments in digital, AI, cloud services, these companies are positioned to capitalize on global demand for technology solutions. Reasoning, their strong financial metrics, high ROE, persistent EPS growth, and solid balance sheets combined with market leadership make them attractive for long-term growth. This is the answer we were looking for. These 3, but why? Okay? Does a risk return assessment for you as well and gives you the recommendation, right? It gives you buy sell recommendations also. Buy TCS, Infosys, HCL for investors with long-term outlook. Okay? Their robust fundamentals, strong order books, and digital innovations are expected to drive sustained growth. What to avoid? Wipro, Tech Mahindra, Mphasis, which should be approached with caution due to reduced exposure given their operational challenges, weaker margins, higher vulnerability to the markets. Okay? Gives you a conclusion, gives you a reason, right? Now tell me, what have you been able to do till now? Even if you're somebody who's absolutely a beginner, you have been able to identify the top 5 sectors with the most promising growth outlook. Okay? Then you pick a sector and you do a deep dive and understand what are the top 3 stocks in that sector and why. So, this takes hardly 30 seconds. That took 2 minutes. Within 2.5 minutes, you can identify a sector with the maximum possible growth outlook and also identify the top 3 stocks within that sector. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, yes, yes. So till now, you have been able to identify 3 sectors. Big yes, 2.5 minutes. And believe me, in terms of data, the prompt explicitly mentions, if you see over here, that the data points should only be taken from genuine sources, government websites, Trendline, McKinsey, and everything, proper research reports from McKinsey, Deloitte, and etc. Correct? Everything is based on factual, to the point data. Correct? Now, so we have identified 3 stocks. What next? Now, can you be an expert on any industry in under a minute? What do you think? You just became an expert. If you go through the entire research report, yes, it's a proper gold mine of information and analysis and simplifying it for you in less than 2 minutes. Absolutely. Okay. Now, what next? How confidently can you compare multiple stocks using intricate financial metrics, qualitative factors, and identify the perfect stock? Can you do you have seen equity research reports, right? An entire analysis of a stock? No. Tell me something. We identified top 3 stocks. Can you look at everything that is happening and identify the best pick out of that? You can't go invest in all 3 stocks, right? If you go do it, your portfolio is going to be like 20, 30, 40 stocks. You can't do that. How do you identify top 3? How do you go about identifying that best possible opportunity? Right? Let's do that. For this, we are going to use Grok 3, right? It is a part of XAI. And why are we going to use Grok 3? Because it is very good at complex logical analysis, right? Again, guys, for those of you asking if we can get the recording, absolutely. Pratik already mentioned. This workshop is absolutely live because we understand that the maximum value per minute and learning that we can impart is over a live session. So please pay attention, focus. All the prompts and everything that Pratik and I are going to take you through, we'll be sharing it at the end of today's workshop, right? Focus on what I am doing, how to look at the output of a prompt, so that you know when you have your hands on the prompt, how to go about doing this yourself. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and do that. So we come to Grok 3. Now, what were the 3 stocks? What were the 3 stocks? We have HCL Technologies, Infosys, and TCS. We want to find which is the best out of these 3, right? So again, we have another prompt for this. It is the company comparison and stock selection deep research prompt. What do you need to do? Go through it's a 13-page prompt, by the way, guys. Copy, go to Grok, paste it, make sure it is Grok 3 on, click on deep research, right? And what I want you to do is just enter the 3 stocks. What were they? TCS, Infosys, and HCL Technologies. Okay? Just hit enter and see the magic. It's a deep research thing, so we'll let it take its time. Okay? It's already started giving us the output. So, and I want you to pay very, very close attention to this. Okay? It gives you an investment opportunity analysis and everything. Now, it will go through a 6-part framework to identify which is the best out of all these 3. So, first and foremost, a fundamental analysis. Let's go through the first stock, TCS. What is its core business competitive positioning? What are the recent developments? TCS reported a robust Q3 FY25 with a 12% approximate profit surge, okay, to 12,380 crores. It talks about what is the sentiment in the industry about the company. Analysts remain bullish. All the professionals who are covering TCS, analyzing TCS, they're bullish. Citing TCS's consistent execution and results. Social media trends on praise QE beat. That means what was projected in Q3, TCS outperformed that. Though some note rising competition in AI services. So that's fundamental analysis of TCS. Similarly, you have a fundamental analysis of Infosys, and again, a fundamental analysis of HCL. Okay, if you don't want to go through that, just read the takeaway of the fundamental analysis section. TCS leads with scale and execution. Infosys excels in innovation, but falters on growth. HCL holds a niche in engineering, but lacks momentum. Industry trends favor digital transformation, benefiting all, yet TCS dominance stands out. Only this 3 lines will tell you everything from a fundamental analysis standpoint about these 3 companies. What's the next part of the framework? Part 2, proper financial analysis. If you know what the ratios that usually analysts will look at: gross margins, operating margins, net margins, return on equity, return on assets. All these ratios very, very important to understand how a company is performing per se, right? And all of this number crunching has to be done manually. Now you don't need to do that also. It does it for you, and then tells you what is happening. If you don't like looking at numbers, don't. This is going to lay it out for you. What does the numbers mean? TCS excels with 26.1% operating profit and gives you a walkthrough of whatever is happening financially. Don't want to go through that? Even fine. Takeaways. TCS financial strength shines through high margins. This is absolutely for the beginners. Only these 2 lines enough for you to understand the financials. TCS financial strength shines through high margins, ROE and growth with minimal leverage. Infosys is stable but less efficient, while HCL's weaker margins and growth signal caution. Correct? So this is part 2 of the framework. Pratik, would you like to add anything?
Yes, I would like to add 2 things. One is I am just actually imagining a position where, let's say for someone like me, how many of you can't when you see the balance sheet, the profit and loss and all of those numbers, मतलब कुछ समझ ही नहीं आता. We don't know what is happening with when you see those numbers, right? Honestly, even I have no idea. Oh, ROE, ROCE, what is this, what is that? There are 10 different numbers, and then I'm supposed to understand those numbers and make sense of those numbers. So it's a lot of work, right? Unless I'm a CA or something, correct? And on top of that, if you're a beginner. But here, the beauty of it is I am getting accurate information. All the data that is important is getting taken without me asking, is because the prompt has been set in such a way that that's coming. On top of that, it is comparing 3 stocks together side by side, taking the information and then giving its insight on it. Do you see the levels of thing that we have gone to? The detail and the level of intricate information, clean information that we're getting in a world where itne sare information hai hamare paas. We have so much information today that we don't know what is correct information and what is wrong information. And this is basically clearing all of that. So I am truly just amazed, and I'm just looking forward कि इसके बाद क्या बोलेगा.
Yeah, by the way, guys, just a side note, the entire 6-part framework that Grok is doing for us now, I used to do it in my private equity days manually. So this is the framework that we used to use, and I've asked Grok to replicate the framework, and within seconds it does the work. We used to take months to do this. Correct? It's my framework, but supercharged with AI. Now, what's the third thing that we need to look at? Okay? Company performance, stock price performance, how it has performed. So all the 3 stocks, let's take a look at it. Relative to historical performance, TCS's 5-year average return is this much, 10%, with recent gains exceeding this. Infosys averages 8%, that's the trend. HCL 12% historical average lines with the strong 5-year run. Okay. How is it performing to the benchmark or to the average industry performance? NSE IT index, 18% 1 year, this, while TCS and HCL outperform, while Infosys slightly underperforms. How does it perform relative to analyst expectations, management forecasts? Okay? TCS exceeded expectations, Infosys missed expectations, underperformed, that is. HCL just met expectations on a few parameters. Okay? So total returns, again, TCS offers 20% capital gains on average, 3% dividend yield, that is 23%, Infosys 17.5%, HCL 27%. What is the takeaway? Even if you don't want to go through all this oversimplified version, if you want even more simplified, a one-liner. HCL leads in 5-year returns, TCS balances growth and income, Infosys lags. TCS's alignment with expectations enhances its appeal. So we did a company performance analysis also. That is the third part of the framework done. Fourth part, outlook. How the stocks, going to perform? What are the expectations? What are the opportunities? What are the growth projections? What is management's focus? Right? For example, TCS emphasizes scale and client wins. Infosys prioritizes AI innovation. HCL focuses on niche differentiation. Right? Now, what about it in one line? TCS's robust projections and opportunities outweigh Infosys's execution risk and HCL's modest outlook. Okay. Fifth part, technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is good, but you also need to understand price, right? Now, technical analysis it does for you. TCS above 50-day and 200-day MAs, RSI, MACD, crossover volume, strong uptrend. Infosys sideways trend. HCL Tech uptrend with momentum. How many of you know price action? Do technical analysis. This does it for you as well. What are the takeaways? Even if you don't know technical analysis, it does it for you. TCS and HCL show bullish momentum. Infosys lacks direction. Last part, valuation. Very, very important. If you talk to any private equity analyst, any equity research, they'll try and conclude their own value of the company, right? So TCS's valuation metrics, Infosys's valuation metrics, HCL Tech's. Don't understand what this is? There's an explanation. Okay? High PE and PB reflect premium valuation for TCS, justified by their earnings growth and everything. Infosys, reasonable PE and price to book ratios. PEG ratio suggests fair growth pricing. EBITDA moderate. Too much technical goes with the takeaways, right? HCL appears undervalued. TCS is premium but justified. Infosys is fairly valued. Now, 6-part framework done. It has something for each and everyone, right? People with experience, you have a lot of data. Intermediate, you can just look at the key takeaways. Beginners, just look at the one-liners, two-liners and understand the bare minimum. Okay? Now, what do we need to do? We need to understand. Now, okay, you went through each and everything. Can you still tell me which is the best pick? TCS, Infosys or HCL? Are you taking a guess? Because apparently TCS is good at something, HCL is good at something, one of the parameters, and Infosys is good at one of the parameters. How do you actually concretely data-backed make a decision on which is the best one? So again, in the world of finance, in private equity, in equity research, we have something called a scoring mechanism, right? And I'll tell you what it is. You don't have to do it yourself. I'll just explain. So for each and every factor that we did a 6-part framework, correct? For each and every factor, there is a scoring that happens out of 5. Okay? So this is very, very powerful. This is how you can quantify decision making. Not just take guesses, quantify it. This is a scoring mechanism. Pratik, yes.
Yeah, I just want to say, for example, the scoring mechanism is basically all the things that have been shown before. Now what we are doing is giving, let's say 1 mark. Okay, winner. TCS is the winner in this department. You give it 1 mark, right? This is the winner in Infosys is the winner in one department. You give it the other mark. And then you compile all the marks and see which has the highest mark. And because of that, you say that this company is the best because it has the highest mark, right, Rahul? That's what we're doing with scoring.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's say you don't understand all that, right? Absolutely beginner. You don't have to go through all that also. Fundamental analysis, what do you need to understand? TCS gets 5 out of 5, Infosys 4 out of 5, HCL 4 out of 5. Financial analysis, TCS 5 out of 5, Infosys 4 out of 5, HCL 3 out of 5, so on and so forth. Each and every factor, right? Company performance outlook has been quantified. You don't need to think subjectively. It has been properly quantified, and based on the scoring mechanism, TCS gets a total score of 27%, right? 27 marks. Infosys 22 marks. HCL Tech 24 marks. Which student topped the class? The student with the highest marks? Yes. So that's TCS 27. So that's it. Winner TCS. It gives you a rationale why TCS is the winner. Now it tells you why it is the winner. Emerges the top pick due to its unmatched financial strength, consistent outperformance, technical momentum, market leadership outweighs its premium valuation, offering a balanced growth income profile. What are the key factors that make it a winner? Superior profitability, execution excellence, diversified growth. Why did the other miss out? Right? Infosys, weaker growth compared to revenue, compared to TCS. HCL, lower margins compared to TCS. Okay? Can you do it for Tata Power, Adani Power, and NTPC? Absolutely. Why not? Just change the name. Okay? It'll take some time.
I
was
just want to
about
ask.
show you another example also.
In the
Yeah.
meantime, I want to ask people, how many of you have seen like broker reports, like your HDFC Securities, ICICI Securities, all of them giving stock report, broker report, industry report? देखा है किसी ने? You may have received it once, or when they do it, their entire team sits and they make all of this report. Some of you have, some of you have not. Okay, so try one thing today. After the session ends, try to go and search for a broker report, and then take the when you get the prompt, run the prompt. Okay, and see the output of this prompt, and see the what the broker reports are giving, and you will realize that now you can become the broker, and you can become the report, and you can give research report to other people, and you don't have to get it from somewhere else. So that is the power that you have in your hand, where you had to hire 10, 20 different people to do this research. Now it is doing everything by itself. So super powerful things that are there in front of you. You can see that it's doing all of what it had done for TCS, Infosys, and HCL Tech for the three energy sector, Tata Power, NTPC, and Adani Power, right? So, matlab, take any three companies, do this, and just, matlab, it's super. It's going to give you the score, I believe. I'm just waiting for the score.
Something for everybody, right, Pratik? Somebody who can understand the information, great. Very, very valuable insights for technical insights, company outlook insights, company performance, something that we used to do as professionals. Okay, you don't want to go into that detail. You can simply just take a look at the scoring mechanism. Anybody can understand this and then come to a conclusion. At the end, we want to identify, we want to get to the destination, whether we take a walk, whether we take a cycle, scooter, bike, two-wheeler, or take a plane, does not matter, right? All of you can understand. So we did this for Tata Power, NTPC, and Adani Power, three stocks for the same industry, right? Energy industry. Which one came out to be the winner? Which one? NTPC. Again, gives you the rationale why NTPC is the winner and everything. Also, it shows you the key citations also. Where had this picked the data from? Tata Power data, right? NTPC financials, all from the latest quarter earnings, right? Absolutely latest information. Okay. Now tell me something, guys. Tell me something. We are into the third phase. Now can we identify the best stock yourself objectively? Okay? Without any guesswork, without any confusion. We started from identifying sectors. We did a deep dive on the sector, identified top three stocks, potentially the best potential opportunities. Then we narrowed down to one single stock. Yes. How long does Grok take? 30 seconds? 30 seconds. So 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. In 3 minutes, have you been able to identify the stock? This is unbelievable, Rahul. Love you, brother. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I feel more confident now. Absolutely. That's the purpose of AI, to make knowledge accessible for everybody. Correct? Now, we're not done yet. We still have something remaining. Super. Tell me, can you analyze complex financial statements and perform advanced valuations to invest at the right valuation of a stock? What do I mean by that? TCS, do you know how, what Pratik was saying, right? All the financials, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, everything can you analyze, try and find the correct value of a company, and then make a decision that is it a good price to enter at, what price target to have, and all that. Difficult? All that number crunching? But we're going to simplify it for you, right? So to do exactly that, deep dive into TCS, most important thing, absolutely. Most important thing and the most difficult part. Okay, we are going to use Claude. Why are we going to use Claude? Because it is great at data analysis and modeling work. financial modeling work. So to do that, again, what do we need to do? Go to Claude. Guys, help me out here. What's the next step? Yes, correct. So we have another prompt to do the very same thing. Again, it's a, how long is it? It's a 4-page prompt. All you need to do is select everything, copy it, come to Claude and hit paste. Okay? Done. I'll say run the analysis for TCS. Okay? That's it. Just enter the stock name and paste the prompt. Hit enter. We'll wait for it. Now, what is the goal of this prompt? It's a comprehensive stock analysis prompt. What do I mean by that? You identify TCS, but it's your duty to understand what is happening in TCS based on financials, all the financial statements, and also all the qualitative information that it has. Qualitatively look at it, quantitatively look at it, and try to understand the price and valuation. Is this a paid version of Claude? Yes, we do use a paid version, but you can do it for absolutely free as well. These features are available if you have a free version also, but maybe you can run a prompt 5 times a day or so. That's it. Repeat the last step. Just copy the prompt, paste it in Claude and enter. Just type in the stock name. That's it. For how much are we giving out a prompt? Guys, how much are we going to use for the absolutely free? Yes, it's a part of the workshop. If we're teaching you something and we don't give it to you, how will you make use of it? All the prompts that I'm sharing with you, showing you, it will be shared at the end of today's workshop in the call itself. So stay tuned. Now focus on how you can make the most of these prompts, right? Now, so I've given it an exact framework of how I want my output. Okay? So it gives me a company overview of TCS. Let's say you're starting from this point itself, have not done the previous work. You can choose the format as per you, right? Choose any format, normal, concise, explanatory. If you're a beginner, go for explanatory. If you understand things, like go for formal, anything, take your pick, right? So company overview talks a little bit about what is happening in TCS in the current scenario. What are the recent developments? Talks about that as well. Okay, you can go through that. Quantitative analysis, right? This is what Pratik was talking about, making sense of all the data, price information, financials and everything. Market cap, historical and everything, what was there. Trend analysis, consistent upward trajectory despite market volatility. TCS has maintained its position as one of India's most valuable companies, reflecting investor confidence in stable business model and growth. Key takeaway, substantial market cap underscores TCS position as a market leader with significant financial stability, right? Current stock price, historical data, trend analysis. What is the commentary? The stock has outperformed the broader market indices, demonstrating resilience historically, right? What is the current P ratio? Now we're talking about price valuations. Takes a look at that, gives you relatively stable in recent years after a spike in FY21. Elevated P ratio compared to FY20 reflects investor willingness to pay a premium for TCS's stable earnings. Then we move on to the next set of qualitative metrics, right? Profitability and returns. Key takeaway. Let's not go through all that. High ROE indicates TCS is generating substantial returns for shareholders though the recent decline warrants monitoring. Very good. Okay. Now, return on capital employed. TCS continues to utilize its capital efficiently, though the slight downward trend should be observed for potential concerns. Again, so it goes through each and everything, growth metrics, and all these are qualitative data, right? And everything has a takeaway. It makes sense of all the price information, all the valuation information, all the financial statements, and gives it to you. Talking about the balance sheet, it gives you in a single line what is happening in the balance sheet. Talking about the cash flow statement, gives you in a couple of lines what is happening in the cash flow statement. Robust operating cash flow, great for a business, right? Talks about dividend. Okay? Talks about dividend payout ratio. All these things you have access to. Proper research report like Pratik was mentioning. Okay? Valuation metrics, qualitative analysis, talks about the business model, revenue stream, all that thing, and gives you a analysis of that. Shareholding pattern, something I follow very much. How much are promoters holding? How much are institutions holding? How much is the public holding? Okay? And it gives you the insights. Significant promoter holding indicates strong confidence. Consistent institutional ownership reflects confidence in TCS's business. What do I mean by institutions? All the big companies and the big players, right? What about us, retail public? Relatively low free float limits potential stock price volatility and supports stability. Talks about a potential investment thesis. This is very, very important. This thesis tells you what are the pros and cons, what to look at, and if somebody were to invest in TCS, what all considerations it should take a look at, right? Now, most importantly, valuation. It does a DCF and usually I do a DCF or a multiple based valuation. So a fair value of 4,350, 4,500. What is the investment recommendation? Buy. What is the rationale? Gives you a rationale also. Gives you a target price also, right? So, do you think this is powerful for you? Yes. You get a sense of what to expect in terms of price, right? And to make it even more efficient, you can attach a screener link to this as well. Just go to screener, okay, and write TCS, and just take a screenshot of this entire page and paste it in the prompt. Even if the market closes at 3:30 and you use this prompt at 4 o'clock, you will get an actually updated analysis, right? Given that it's a weekend, we are, we can't do that right now, but you can do it anytime yourself. Okay? All these models, the 3.7 model is absolutely new, very, very powerful. Correct? Amazing. You can just go to screener, take everything, the entire screenshot, and upload it. It'll come back to you, give the analysis with the absolute recent. Like even if half an hour back, it'll update the analysis accordingly. Correct? Now, tell me something. Now, can you invest at the right time with the proper research valuation targets? Yes or no? You identify TCS, for example. You can do the proper valuation. The more updated, if you give it more updated information, like I showed you for screener, you'll get absolute to the point on the very same day updated results as well. Correct? Right? So what does this help you with? It helps you identify whether the valuation is right or not. If it is overvalued, that is not the right. Even though TCS is the best stock, not the correct time to buy. Correct? Now, tell me one thing. After you invest in this particular stock, is the work over? After you build your investment portfolio, you identify stocks like this, you build your portfolio, right? Is your work over as an investor? What do you think? Absolutely no. You need to constantly monitor your portfolio. Make sure, nurture it like your kids, because it is your hard-earned money. What you need to do, always, like if you have a baby, right? There's somebody always monitoring that baby. Yes or no? It is absolutely everything, your life. So what do we need to do? We need to be abreast of whatever is happening regarding our stock in the industry. Correct? So to do that very same thing, we will take the help of Gemini. Because why Gemini this time? Because it is great at web browsing and scraping, right? We use Google for each and everything. So it just makes sense that Google's app is much more capable at this. Now, what do we need to do? Now, tell me something. Do we have access to little information or a lot of information wherein we can't even tell what is factual data, what is fake news? And even if you take away fakes, do you have the time to go through each and every news article there is for each and every stock that you own to properly monitor it? Over information? You can't. Otherwise, throughout the day, you'll be left reading news articles only, correct? And then try and make sense, okay, whether it is good, bad, correct? What we can do to make our process easier, but we need to monitor our portfolio, we have a news and sentiment analysis prompt for portfolio monitoring. Okay? What do you need to do? Again, I'll copy it. So what do I want it to do? Okay? My ask of it is act as a financial analyst. Think like a financial analyst. Over the last 1 month, you monitor once a month. Over the last 1 month, whatever news article has come on TCS, not just TCS, if there is some news on the IT industry, any macroeconomic, you go through that. Read everything and tell me whether it is good for TCS, okay for TCS, or bad for TCS. Okay? So just paste the prompt. And so over here, you need to insert the stock name. So what you do is just type in TCS and let it run. So what does it say? It is cautiously optimistic, somewhere between, neutral and good. And it tells you why as well. If you just want the answer, you can just read this. Okay? Sentiment surrounding TCS is cautiously optimistic due to its strong market position, consistent financial performance, and established client base. However, concerns regarding global economic uncertainties and potential slowdowns in IT spending temper the overall outlook. Okay. Can you see my Gemini screen? I think all of you can. Anybody who's not able to do that, please log out and log back in. If you want a more detailed analysis for your monitoring, you can go through the rest as well. Talks about the sentiment, talks about the major news events that has happened, and gives you a summary. Is this powerful or not? Once a month, it takes only 2 seconds. Once a month, you do it and you have your monitoring ready. If you have 20 stocks, 20 into 2, 40 seconds, less than a minute. Powerful. Do you think this is absolutely powerful? Now tell me, now can you always stay factually updated, monitor your investments, and be a true guardian of your wealth? Yes, very powerful. Yes, amazing. Now tell me one more thing. We have done all the 5 steps: sector identification, identifying, going through an industry in itself, identifying top 3 stocks. Third, we identified the best pick out of the top 3. Fourth, the best pick with valuation analysis. Fifth, after we invest, we have learned how to monitor our portfolio. Even if you're a beginner, tell me, now can you create your own winner investment portfolio yourself? I want all of you to drop in a big yes in the chat if you think I have shown you within an hour that it only takes less than, how much was it? 2 minutes, half a minute, and this just takes 2 seconds. In less than 3 minutes, you can become an expert. Mind blowing? Yes? Now, how has the session been for you till now? We're not even halfway through. How has it been for you now? Amazing? Can I ask for something from you? I'll be giving you all the prompts I have shown you, given you all my knowledge. Can I ask for something from you? Absolutely free. It'll just take half a minute of yours. I have saved you months of work. Half a minute can you give me? All right. If you really enjoyed whatever I've shown you, regarding the prompts, how to simplify the investing process, just give me a simple feedback if you enjoyed whatever I have taught you. The team will share the link in the Zoom chat right now. They'll share it in your WhatsApp group as well. If you find it interesting, if you found it valuable, just give us, your 2 cents, how you enjoyed the session. Okay? All of you will do that. And I expect it. Thank you. Very little ask, right? Thank you. Now, I'll hand it over to Prateek, who will be taking you through everything about trading in the world of AI. Over to you, Prateek.
Hi, everyone. 1,000 out of 1,000. Enjoyed today's. I never knew it was so easy. Superb. I think please let us know how you thought about what Rahul showed till now, because it's just 50%. Another 50% is left, and we are going to talk about AI-powered trading. Right? How many of you have been waiting for trading? Kya investment? I don't want to listen about investment. Rahul, get done fast. I want to listen about trading. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm just joking here. I mean, I'm sure the people who came to here wanting to know about trading, what you guys have gotten insights about investing have been something as a bonus, right? You didn't even expect that you're going to learn all of these things about investing using AI. So take all of these what Rahul has shared, and of course you'll get notes for it and all the prompts and everything. Okay. So we are going to come to AI-powered trading. Can I just get a ready in the chat if we are good to go? Maybe you can stretch a bit. Maybe you can just, I know we are just giving you ready to go, good to go, ready. Superb. Let's have more readies in the chat so that we can, yes, super ready. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, you drink your water, do your stretches. I shall begin, and we will bring up very interesting concepts, some things that you have not seen before. Okay, so the first thing that I want to ask people, and that as much as people are here to trade and people are here to learn, you guys know for a fact that trading is not a easy thing, and that too profitably, and that too alongside a professional career. How many of you have had that situation, working professionals, ki you are taking a trade with your phone and you have bought or sold something and then gone for a meeting, and then after that, after the meeting, you come back and say, "Oh my God, I had loss." How many of you have seen that? Ki, oh my God, I wish. The team can just stop sending the feedback form right now. Then we will continue after that. Okay. So again, for now, yeah, happened to me. Yes, yes, yes. Many cases. Okay, okay. So see, it is absolutely normal, right? I mean, there are people who are giving their time and energy into the markets, and we are trying to do both together, and somehow not able to make money also, and not able to focus on our jobs also. And that's the solution that we are here to solve today. The idea is how can we trade? How can we, without having to do it manually? Correct. That's the goal that we are going towards, and that's the idea that we want to reach at. Now, let's go see the power of AI in trading. I'll jump directly into it. I will not go around anywhere else. And I will start that by asking you, Keep, for people who are here right now, can you just let me know how many years of experience do you have in the markets? So if you have zero or 1 year, 5 year, 10 years, can you just quickly, very quickly, just drop in a thing? 0, 1, 2, 5, 15, 4, 3, 10, 0, 0, 0, 1 year, 13 years, 15 years, 1 year, 0, 1, 6 months, less than 1, greater than 1, 2, 5. Few months, 2 years, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 6, 21 years, 3 years, 0 as a trader, investing in mutual funds, 6 months, 16, 15. Superb. Okay. Chalo. Okay, no worries. Thank you. Okay. Just helps me understand where everyone is thing coming from. Okay, so this question that you see in front of you, where do you download historical data from? Any idea, guys? For people, I'm sure for people who are absolutely new, they will not know it. But for people who have been in the markets, do you download data from Screener, NSE website, BSE website, broker? You go to the NSE website, manually search for the stock and download the stock, right? But what if I told you that you can do it without writing any single line of code? Download any bit of historical data. Now, Pratik, what is historical data? Historical data is the past data of any stock, index, anything. So, for example, Nifty. I want the data of Nifty for the past, let's say, 5 years or 7 years or 10 years. Why do I want the data? Because without data, I will not be able to analyze. Correct, everyone? For that, we need to get data. And from where can we get data? I will show you a method of downloading historical data without writing any single line of code using AI. We are ready to go with what I'm going to show you. Ready? Excited? Okay. So, okay. So I am going to share my screen. I'm going to share the prompt. Okay. So we have a prompt. Prompt number 1, to fetch data. Okay. So I will copy this prompt. Again, whatever steps I'm showing you right now, you will get a breakdown of the steps. So you don't need to remember it or note it down. Okay, guys, just watch it, enjoy it, see the power of it right now. See AI in its full glory rather than trying to be like, oh, I need to remember the steps. Okay, so all the steps and everything will be giving it to you. All the prompts and everything like Rahul shared for investment, we will be giving it to you. So what did I do? I copied this prompt. You guys by now know what Claude is. I will come and paste it. Okay. Let's download the data for Nifty. Okay. Everyone knows what Nifty is, what's happening in the overall market, so we can understand. Then we can do it for how many years? 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? Guys, let me know in the chat. कितने साल का data चाहिए? How many years of data do we want? 3, 5, 5, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5, 5. Okay, 5 is middle. We'll take 5. Okay. So what did we change? We changed 2 words. We changed Nifty and 5 years. Okay. Now, if you want to download for Reliance, you write Reliance and 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, whatever time frame. Okay. So write any stock S&P, Bitcoin, write anything, okay, Tesla, and the number of years, and you should be able to get. You press the play button, run button, and the code starts running, okay? Once the running happens, you will see that a code is coming on the right side, okay? A code is being written on the right side, okay? As once, now the next question is, Pratik, ये code का करे क्या? Okay, what do we do with this code? Okay, what do we do with this code? We will then copy this code, okay? Copy this code and have to run it somewhere. This is a Python code, okay? We didn't have to do anything. We just ran the prompt. It gave us the code. Now we will run paste the code somewhere. For doing that, there is another tool, very easy. You go to Google and you search Google Colab, okay? Google Colab. Once you search for Google Colab, this colab.google link that is going to be there, you can just click on it and this page will open. You click on new notebook. Once you click on new notebook, then you are going to have a page open up. So what did we do? Go to Google, search for Google Colab, click on colab.google, click on new notebook, and a page opens up like this. Okay, once the page opens up like this, I will press the connect button here. It will show connecting. It will connect to the servers. Let it connect to the backend engine. After it is done, there's going to be a green tick saying connected. Okay, so we can see that green tick. It is showing connected. Okay, now this code that we had, we are going to copy the code and come here and paste the code. Everyone here? Everyone clear with what I'm doing? Very easy. Run the prompt, got the code, went to Google Colab, pasted the code. Simple. All are free tools. You just need a Google account for this, okay? Not a good problem. Then you press the play button here. It runs. And once it runs, you can see that data downloaded successfully, Nifty 5-year data, okay? I will go to the Files tab on the left, okay? I will go to the Files tab on the left, and then I will see that this file has been downloaded. I can simply download this file, okay? I will simply download this file, and this Excel sheet will open up. It's opening up on my other screen. I'm just going to bring it up in front of you. A moment. Yes. And this thing will open up. Can you see that very easily I have been able to download from 2020 up to this recent data? Up to recent data, can you guys confirm that this is absolutely amazing that without writing any kind of code, you are now able to get 5 years, 10 years, whatever kind. So any stock, Tesla, Indian stocks, outside stocks, just write the name and the year, how many things of data you want, and it shall give you the data. Can I get a MB in the chat? Can I get a mind blown in the chat for getting all of this without writing? Okay, so you guys, you're already seeing how coding jobs are becoming obsolete because it is being absolutely taken care of by the thing. Now, the next question is, how do I analyze this? How many of you have that question? Ki Pratik, all that is fine, but kare kya? What do I do with this data? It's very nice that you have shown us how to download data, but all of these numbers look absurd. How do I make sense of these numbers? Yes. Now, how many of you have heard of that like job data analyst? Now you see all this LinkedIn profile saying I'm a data analyst. I am the data researcher. Okay, so we are going to become data analysts in the next 5 minutes. Okay, without thing. Now you can do this analysis in how many ways? Right now, you guys will be using Power BI. You guys will be using Excel formulas and all. For people who know a bit, you will use Excel formulas, this, that, to try to understand, make some charts out of it. Okay, but what we will do is completely different. Okay, so I have this, we will transform this data into something meaningful. Okay, so our job in Colab is done. Thank you for your service, Google Colab. We will go again. We'll just use Claude. I will show it in different parts. We'll go to Claude, and what we'll do is we will paste our second prompt, prompt 2 to analyze data. Okay, prompt 2 to analyze data. How? I will copy it. I will go to Claude. I will paste it. I will go and attach the file that I just downloaded. This is the file that I just downloaded. I will attach it and then I will run it. Okay, so here I am trying to do an entire analysis of this Excel sheet. Okay, it is doing all the coding work for me in the background, and I'm going to do analysis by getting it. Now, people will say, can we do it in ChatGPT? Of course. For that, what I have done is I have created a custom GPT for you. How many of you know what a custom GPT is? A custom GPT? Any idea? Heard of it before? Don't know? Don't know? Okay. So, like normally you see this is chat gpt, right? This is normal chat gpt. You get all of this information, you get all of chat gpt, normal chat gpt, right? You're giving all this additions, but it's a more tuned model for a specific purpose. So then what I do, on top of the layer of chat gpt, I build a gpt which is completely focused on a particular task. You understand? It has been trained to do a particular task. Okay? It's like it's like you have a dog in your house. Okay? Now you may have a Pomeranian, you may have a Rottweiler, but the objective is different for all, right? So you train the dog for that specific purpose. Okay? Only then can you get the output, right? So in the similar manner, you train a GPT to give you a specific output. Clear? Now, for that, we have created a Market Analyst Pro by SpringPad. Okay, Market Analyst Pro by SpringPad. This is a custom GPT which will help you analyze any kind of data, as long as you just give it the historical data, it will analyze it. Okay, it will analyze the data once you do it. So now simply I will run it like the same thing I will do. I will copy the prompt. Once you have this, you just have to copy the prompt, paste it, and then upload it from the computer, the file that we just downloaded. Any file that you downloaded, you do it, and then you ask it to analyze, and it will do the analysis. Okay, so it's going to start doing the analysis. I have already done the analysis. I have run it again from pehle se just to save on time. So I'm just going to show it to you. Let me wait for it. Okay. See if it is. Let me refresh it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this was the prompt, market analyst prompt. This is the prompt that I have put, and this is the output that I am getting. Okay. You will also give the Market Pro by SpringPad. Yes. Okay. So that's the best part. What I am going to do. Okay. What I'm going to do. I am going to share you the link of this GPT, personalized focus GPT. We will again, like I said, when we give you all the prompts, when we give you everything, I'm going to give you guys as part of bonus this particular GPT so that you can do your analysis in this GPT without any problem. So we have trained this GPT to do specific analysis. You can use it for yourself. How does that sound? Good. So not only I'm giving you a chat GPT में जाके paste कर लो, I'm giving you a perfectly trained tool to do specifically what it is asked to do and nothing else. Superb. Okay, chalo. Do we want to see the output? What kind of analysis it does? What kind of analysis it does? Let's see what kind of analysis it does. Okay, so first it calculates all of this, statistical things like mean, median, all of the statistical things. Okay, I say, okay, boring. I'm not interested in it. Then it plots the graph of Nifty. Can you guys just confirm this is the correct graph of Nifty? Can you guys just confirm for those who know what's happening in the market that this is the latest, how the market graph looks like? Yes, correct. We are seeing a sharp fall in the markets in the recent times. Correct. Perfect. Now, Next question, Pratik. What are you showing? Graph, think chart of Nifty. Chart of Nifty, so we can find anywhere. I can go to any Google and search for the chart of Nifty. I will find it. I say, yes, of course. I am not done. Then we go over something called the volatility chart. Okay, volatility chart. What is volatility? Volatility essentially is the amount of movement. Okay, the amount of movement that happens in a stock. It may be up or down. Why does volatility happen? Because of uncertainty. Uh, when does uncertainty happen? For example, COVID, for example, war, for example, elections. All of these things cause uncertainty, right? And it leads to volatility. That means the stock price or the index price can move up and down very quickly. Can you guys see something? So, can you guys tell me 2020 में क्या हुआ था around? What was this big spike in volatility in 2020? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? COVID, superb. 2021, second wave. 2021, second wave. Okay. You see, there was uncertainty. No one saw COVID for the first time. So volatility spiked up highest because super uncertainty. No one knew COVID se matlab the whole world will die or what will happen, right? 2021, people understood COVID a bit more. So even though second wave came, the volatility didn't go up as much as before because itna bhi uncertainty nahi tha. Then what happened in 2022? What happened in 2022? Any guesses? First half of 2022, Russia-Ukraine war. Russia attacked Ukraine, right? Again, you saw a spike in volatility. 2023 has been the only year of calm and peace. There's been no volatility. What has happened in 2024? June of 2024, midway 2024. Any ideas? Come on, very recent past. Correct. Elections, our general elections in India, that happened. And we are at 2025 right now. Can you guys tell me here that in all of this data, every year kuch na kuch ho raha hai, right? Every year there's a spike in volatility, except for 2023. Out of the past 5 years, 4 years there has been a spike at least once. Correct? There has been a spike at least once, regardless of what's the reason and all we don't know, but there has been a spike. What does that mean? Can we not say that in 2025 the probabilities of a volatility spike is high? It may be, people may say, oh, Trump, people may say this, people may say that. That is not the point. But shouldn't we be, as participants, as traders, be ready for a shock at least once a year? Because market is throwing shock at least once a year. How many of you agree with what I just said? How many of you agree with what I just said? Agreed. Okay, I am also a lot of people are saying agreed, but I also know that a lot of people who are there, who are agreeing, are not letting me know in the chat. Okay, so like I said, the more energy you give us, the more we try to think ourselves. Okay, so again, focus. Let's bring all our focus here because we are going to build up to something very, very important. Okay, so this was about volatility. Next is about moving average. Everyone know what moving average is? सबको पता है what moving average is? Yes, no, don't know. Don't know. Okay, so see, moving average, the indicator. Okay, it's an indicator to understand what the status of the market is. Okay, very simple example. Let me give you. Okay, let's say you are in your office. Okay, you are in an office and you want to know ki, if you are tall or short, your height. Okay, if you want to know you're tall or short, let's say your height is 5'8", 5'8". Okay, and how will you compare your height to everyone else's? You will calculate the average height of your entire office. So you will add the heights of each people divided by the number of people. You will get the average height. And then let's say the average height is 5'6". Okay. If the average height is 5'6" and your height is 5'8", would you be considered tall or short? Would you be considered tall or short? If the average height is 5'6" and you are 5'8", tall, right? Simple. So average is used to compare. Okay, average is used to compare ki if I am above, below, what is the situation. Similarly, in the markets, when we talk about 50-day moving average, it is calculating the average price of the last 50 days. Okay, and 200-day is calculating the average price of the last 200 days. Everyone understood now? Very easy concept. What is 50-day moving average? What is 200-day moving average? Okay. Now there is something called the indicator in the market, which is basically tries to indicate कि market में हो क्या रहा है, and moving average is one such indicator. Okay. You can see this yellow line is 50 and this red line is 200. Okay. The idea is that whenever this yellow line, that's 50, the smaller number goes above the bigger number, that is 200, we consider it a buying signal. When the smaller number goes below the thing number, it is called a selling signal. Simple. I will go into the depth more. Can you see that this yellow 50 went below the red a few weeks back? This is on daily time frame. Can you guys confirm? So the market was going up since mid of 2023, and finally at the start of the year, the 50 moving average went below the 200, and the market has been going down since then. So we are seeing that the market is bearish or going down. Simple. Okay. Okay. Superb. Now we are seeing what has been the returns of Nifty for the past 5 years. Okay. So let's do it together. 2020, what was the return? Quickly, let's all type in the chat. Okay. 2020, what was the return for Nifty in 1 year? 25.59%. 2021, 23%. 2022, 2.72. फिर 19, फिर 8, फिर -6. Okay, that is till now. Okay, since January till now, we have seen a negative of almost 7% in Nifty. Correct? Okay, this is all happening in the market. So we saw two years of outperformance. Then the market holds a bit. Again, market goes up. Again, holds a bit. Okay. So usually you see a pattern in the market where the market will usually move up for a certain amount of time, then go sideways or not perform that much, and then again go up from there. Okay. So it's almost like a racing horse, right? If you're a sprinter, you will sprint for some time, then get your breath back and then sprint again. Okay. Because you don't have unlimited amount of energy. Same thing. Okay. How -6.8%? That has been the return. Now from January till now, market has come down, right? So it has come down by -6.8%. The beauty of what I have done is I have transformed this data. Okay, all this information has been calculated from here. Okay, that's the super part. Now comes a very, very interesting part. Okay, comes a very, very interesting part. Guys, please focus. Okay, very, very interesting. I'm going to tell you why. Now, this is called a matrix. Okay, what each of this cell represents is the performance of Nifty for that particular year, for that particular month. Okay, so for example, if someone asks you, Pratik, what is the return for Nifty for the year 2021 in August? I will say 2021 August, it's 8.69%. Everyone? So for the last 5 years, in each month, in each year, how much Nifty went up or down, I am getting to look by this table. Super awesome. Understand? Again, I have transformed it from this data without using any Excel or without using anything, without writing a single line of code. I keep saying it because I'm going to give you a insight of here. Everyone understood what this thing explains? I'm just gonna let me see, okay, if everyone's understood. Okay, so my quiz to you is, tell me what is the return for Nifty for the year 2023 February. February 2023, what was the return for Nifty? Correct, -2.03%, -2.03%. And let me see if everyone has got it. If everyone has got it, -2.03%. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now, what's the next question? What's the next question? Pratik, what do we do with this? Why is this important? How many? Why is this important? इसका क्या करें हम? Can I take this? Just because there's color, does it mean it is nice? Okay, I will show you. Okay, now look at this very, very carefully. The last 5 years, including this year, in January, look at the return. Okay, 2021 minus 2.48, 22 was minus 0.08, 2023 minus 2.45, 24 is minus 0.03, 2025 is minus 0.58. Can you guys see that what's the common thing happening in January for the past 5 years? By the way, 2020 January was also negative. Can you see that in January, the markets 5 out of 5, as a matter of 6, okay? I know for a fact, 5 out of 5 years, it is negative. Do you think this is a coincidence? Do you think it is a coincidence? मतलब ऐसे ही मतलब market is negative? How many of you think this is coincidence? No, 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 no. Correct. Didn't. It's not a coincidence. So for first, I want to break two things. Now, if this is not coincidence, that means there's a pattern. Now, if there's a pattern, can you guys establish one fact? And that fact is markets are not random. Markets are not random. Markets ko, your analysis of markets can be random, but markets are not random. Your understanding of market might not be correct, but markets have some pattern. How you analyze is your job. Chalo, January is negative, okay? Let me show you another interesting thing, okay? Let's come to July. 7.49, 0.26, 8.73, 2.94, 3.92. Out of 5 years, 5 years is positive. Random? If January is not random, is July random? All of it positive? No? No, 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 no. So why do you think this is like, ये कैसे हो रहा है? How many of you knew about this, by the way? How many of you understood this? Yes, Rahul.
I just want to add something. Like, all of you guys, please pay very close attention to what Pratik is telling you. There are patterns in the market that Pratik is trying to teach you. And believe me when I say so, when all the big institutions that deploy money into the markets, right? They do not look at charts. They do not look at granularly what is happening in the financials, right? These are the sort of patterns and analysis, data analysis that they do, right? So please pay very close attention. And this is a very, very valuable to all of you. Very new to this, absolutely. And very, very important also. This is what is going to give you an edge, all these understandings. Sorry, Pratik, yeah.
How many of you think like this is what do you call that? Like it's like a bird watching from the top about the market. It's like a bird watching. You know, you have a bird's eye view of what's happening in the market. It's almost like, you know, everyone has a Janam Kundali, every human. Like you are getting to see the Kundali of Nifty, to understand its behavior, to see what is the probability of what happening in the future. Correct? Yeah, you're seeing March also. So this is something that you have to pay attention to. It looks very simple. It looks very simple. Okay. Now, what are the odds? What are the odds? Look, the market has come down to, okay. You see in March, the market usually starts picking up by the end of March, right? What do you think is going to happen this year in March? What is the likelihood? Probability kya hai? What is the probability of markets going up this year? Okay, so I am not saying it. I am showing you data. This is not me coming to TV and telling, oh, mujhe lagta hai market will go up. It's my opinion. I don't have any opinions. I am looking at the thing of the market, and there may be a bounce in the market. Okay, so very, very important information. And if you see any kind of up move in the market, you will be more confident because now you know that March may usually think. So if you are a trader, would you want to buy in January? Would you want to buy in January? Yes. Why would you buy in January? No, right? Have you bought in January this year? Everyone is complaining, oh, a market is going to come, market is coming down, I don't want to buy. But suddenly today you want to buy in January. Okay. So it's very easy to say. But the market is coming down. Okay. The best time to probably buy is maybe June. The end of June is the good time to buy, probably. Okay. Now let's look at that. Okay. I will tell you why. The next part shows us in which month how the markets perform. Okay, in which month how the markets perform. Now, this March data has been skewed because of COVID. Okay, COVID in March 2020, the market fell almost 23%. That's why this data has been skewed. But usually we see the first quarter, that is from January to March, the Nifty doesn't do that well. And then the markets go up, it comes down again, May, June, July. So from May up to July, the market goes up. From July up to October, it comes down. November, December, it goes up. And then it comes down again till February. Have you seen that market has been doing the same thing last year also? Kuch aisa hi chala market. It is not something that plus minus a little bit upar niche. This is the overall movement of the market. Right? So from now, you have an exact idea. You have an exact idea without showing any kind of following any Telegram, following any YouTube, following any TV, an exact idea of what's going to happen in the market. Can I get a CC in the chat, a crystal clear? We are all understanding what we have gotten. So I am going to give you this GPT. Okay, I'm going to give you this GPT. I'm going to give you this prompt. You also know now how to download data. So you can download data for all stocks. You can do this kind of analysis for all stocks with the GPT. Happy? Happy? Super. Now, the next part is, Pratik, can we take it a step higher? Can we take it a step higher? My job is to give you guys as much as value as possible. Okay. Can we do it a step higher? How many of you have heard of TradingView? TradingView website. You've heard now? Yes. Okay. So for those who have not, majority 95% is yes. It's a charting platform. You go to Google, search for TradingView. It will come. Okay. You search for TradingView. It's going to come. So in TradingView, I have a custom indicator. Okay, custom indicator which I have built, through which you will be able to see the Kundali or get a bird's eye view of the market, of any market. Can we see that? For any market, be it S&P, Bitcoin, any US stock, any stock that exists in this world, you will be able to get a bird's eye view of that using that one indicator. Can I get excited in the chat if you guys want to see it? Let's have excited for anything. You can do it for anything. I'm going to show it to you for anything. Yes, excited. Superb. Okay. Superb. Okay. So I'm going to go to indicators again. You will not have, if you go to TradingView right now, you will not see it in your account because it's not there. It is a custom built indicator. Of course, I'm going to give this to you. Okay, I'm going to give this to you. Okay, so you go to indicators. And I'm going to add seasonality monthly is the indicator's name. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it does. Okay, so essentially, I'm going to change. You can go to the settings. Once you have this indicator, you can go to the settings of it and change it. So from 2010, instead of 2010, let's do it from 2010 se karte hain, instead of 2000. Okay, so for the past 15 years. Okay, guys. We want to look at the bird's eye view for the past 15 years. कि क्या हुआ है बताइए मुझे. Okay, what has happened? Okay, so I'm going to put 2010 start here and click OK. Can you see from 2010 until 2025 till February, we are getting per January to December for each year. What is the return? Can we see that, guys? Okay, we are seeing the average. That means how much has been the average return in the past 15 years. January negative, February is negative. Okay, March positive, April positive, May little positive, June positive, July is the most positive. Can you see the average returns for July is the highest in all of the years? The average return for July is highest for all of the years. Okay, here it shows out of the 16 years, how many years is positive. Okay, so the maximum you will see is July and October. Okay, July and October are most positive. Out of the last 15 years, 11 years have been positive. Okay, but you look at January, out of 15 years, 5 years have been positive. You see the level and detail of information that you're getting through this, the level of information and detail that you're getting out of this, and what is happening in the market shouldn't be very shocking to you. What is happening in the market shouldn't be very shocking to you because it's almost normal. Market is just doing what it does every year. What's happening in January and February right now? So you see, when you have something like this, now that uncertainty of, oh my God, what's going to happen, when everyone else, 95% people are clueless about this. How many of you had no idea what I'm showing you right now before coming here today? How many of you had no idea? Bro, if someone asks me about it, I have no idea. But now, once I have this, I can with good amount of confidence, not with 100% certainty, but very good amount of confidence, say ki, what are the chances of happening? Okay, this is for Nifty. You know, you want to see how we can do it for multiple stocks. So Nifty hai, I can do it for Bank Nifty. I can do it for S&P. Look at S&P. S&P, the worst performing months are actually August and September. Are you seeing S&P, the chart of S&P? S&P is not falling down in January, February. The US index. So India is falling. This is not falling. Arey, dekho, look at the seasonality. Look at the fact that S&P it performs quite well in January and February compared to India. So this is a complete Bitcoin. You want to see Bitcoin? The worst performing months for Bitcoin are August and September, same as the US markets. Okay, the worst performing, sorry, the best performing is, I think, October. Correct. The best performing is October. Okay, so you can do this gold, you can do anything. Okay, you see the magic of it. You just have to go search for the stock. I want to go to Reliance. I can search for Reliance and I will get the thing for this. Want to get your hands on something like this? Do you think having this from next week onwards will completely change you, give you a different ability compared to everyone else in the market? An added advantage over everyone else? Yeah, superb. Okay, so you will not go and find this indicator here. So what we are going to give you is we are going to give you the code for this indicator. Okay, this is a code for this indicator. Okay, Pratik, do I have to go and write this code? No. We will give you a document with this code. Okay, with this code, all you have to do is you have to go to TradingView, click on Pine Editor. Okay, click on Pine Editor. Here, click on create new indicator and copy and paste that prompt here, paste that code here. That's it. And you shall have the indicator saved in your account. Okay, super easy. The steps will be mentioned in the thing. Again, just copy paste. Okay, got it. Super awesome. Done. So this is our seasonality. Okay, after we have done seasonality, we also want to understand, let's say, what's happening in the market in terms of generate trade ideas. How many of you feel that, you know, most of the time I'm looking at the chart, but I'm not able to understand kare to kare kya? Kare to kare kya? Okay, so I want to show you another GPT. Okay, this I have created is a trade idea generator. Okay, it's a trade idea generator by SpringPad. What very simply we can do, okay, I will take a screenshot of this chart. Okay, I will take a screenshot of this chart. Okay, so the screenshot button, take a snapshot, download image. Okay, so I have downloaded the image of this chart. Let me just see it. I'll show it to you. Okay, can you guys see? मैंने एक screenshot download कर लिया. Okay, I have downloaded a screenshot. Okay, now I want my trade idea generator to analyze this chart and generate ideas for me. How many of you are excited कि क्या होने वाला है? I am taking a screenshot of a chart putting that chart and saying, give me ideas, क्या करना चाहिए? मतलब we are bypassing every law of doing anything. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm going to attach the file here. We just downloaded the screenshot, and then say suggest a trading strategy for Nifty 50. Chalo, suggest a swing trading strategy. Okay, swing matlab I want to do it for a few days. Okay, so simple. I'm not going to do anything. Simply, I'm attaching and I'm writing. So that's a swing trading strategy, and then I run it. Okay, then it assesses all of this. Okay, so it's saying it's a downtrend. Okay, after peaking in 26,000, this is coming down. Recent breakdown, it's going down. Bearish momentum. We have seen the last. Okay, now it is giving us a short trade. Matlab, if we want to sell Nifty, it is giving us the fact that you can sell here. Your stop loss can be this. Your target can be this. Target 1, target 2. If you are looking to buy, you should find a support near 21,800, 21,600, and then look for target at 22,400. Okay, so it is giving me all of this. It is also giving me option trading ideas. Okay, for those who know options, it is also giving me option trading ideas of what option and what strikes can I trade to be able to profit if I look for a market going up or the market going down from there. Everyone happy? Super happy, super clear about putting any chart, and it shall be able to give you all of this information. Do it with any chart, okay? Do it with any chart. Crypto, currency, kuch bhi karo aap. Gold, put any chart, take a screenshot of it, and try to see, let it analyze the levels and all of that. All the technical analysis that needs to be done can be done from here. Okay, so that is another one I'm giving you. So same, like the market analysis, I'm going to be also sharing you the link for this GPT. You can put a chart of a particular company also. Okay, you can put the chart of a particular company also. Okay, so that is what is very, very important, and that is what we're trying to do. Okay, can I get some? I'm getting a few hearts. Can I get some more hearts in the chat? Because these are all special GPTs trained. As a matter of fact, guys, you can even put intraday charts and say, give me the analysis for the next like half an hour or 30 minutes or 1 hour. You can put your favorite indicator on the chart and tell it to analyze based on that indicator. Okay, I am giving you the tool for you to go and play around. You guys can do that. So use your imagination, play around with it. Okay, super. So this was one of the best things. Now, if you have a strategy, okay, I will give you. I keep giving. Pratik keeps giving all of this. So what will I give you? I'll give you the prompts. I will give you this 2 GPTs. Okay, I will also give you indicators, a something moving average indicator. Okay, now we are trying to find check if a trading strategy is profitable or not. Okay, we are trying to see if a trading strategy is profitable or not. That concept is called backtesting. How many of you have never heard of the word backtesting before? Never heard of the term backtesting? Never heard. Okay, so what backtesting essentially means, think of it. Okay, if you have a strategy, let's say Pratik gives you a strategy, okay, ki buy here, sell here. Now, before you put your real money into that strategy, you would want to know, right, ki, acha, is this strategy profitable or not? How, if I put my real money, will it make me actual money? Like, has this strategy made any money in the last, let's say, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? Would you want to know that or not? For any strategy that you are given, what kind of results it has given, so that I can get confidence before putting my real money. Simple question to each and every one of you. Why should you believe on anyone? How many of you have believed on other people for strategies and then lost money in it? Telegram, this, that. You have done all of that till now. It's time to change that. Okay, it's time to change that. We are giving you all the tools that you can use to test all of these strategies before putting your hard-earned money there. Okay, so for that we will be backtesting, and that brings us to our third prompt called the prompt 3 to backtest data. Okay, so I will copy this prompt. I will explain what is in this prompt, and then show you guys what is there. Okay, so I'll just start a new thing. I will paste this prompt, and then the same I will backtest it on the data that I have downloaded on this Excel file. Right? See, to do any kind of analysis, you need some kind of data to analyze it, right? If you tell me tell me who is the tallest in your office, if I don't have the height of the people, will I be able to find that information? I will not. So that's why in the first instance itself, I have asked you guys to show you guys how to download data. Okay. By the way, guys, just before I move forward, are you guys enjoying till now, or should I like enjoying, easy, difficult? Just let me know in the chat so that I am aware of if you guys are getting what I'm trying to give you guys here. Okay. Okay. Enjoying. Okay. Superb. Okay. Superb. ठीक है. I have not done any single line of code. I am not going to do any single line of code. Okay. Thank you. Enjoying. Super. Okay. ठीक है. So here I am trying to do the backtest of a strategy. Okay. Where I'm using two moving averages. Remember when I showed you 50 and 200? How many of you remember? 50 and 200. If 50 goes above 200, we buy. If 50 goes below 200, we sell. Okay. So out here, instead of taking 50 and 200, we are taking 21 and 50. Okay. Random two numbers I'm showing you right now. Just the reason for this, logic for this, forget it. Okay. I'm just telling you, I'm taking two moving averages, 21 and 50, and I am trying to see if I would have put my money on this strategy, that when 21 goes above 50, I buy, and when 21 goes below 50, I sell. Will this strategy be profitable or not? I am trading with a capital of 2 lakh rupees. Okay, so imagine I have 2 lakh rupees 5 years back, and then I have started trading. Tell me, am I going to make money or not? Everyone understood what we are trying to do here? Very easy strategy. We are trying to see if this strategy is profitable or not. Okay, so let's just run it and see what the output is. Okay, let's just see what the output is. Okay, meanwhile, all this coding is happening. How many of you here from your coding background or computer science background or IT background? IT background people? You guys know, I hope you guys are also finding this interesting. Although you guys know coding and everything else, I hope all of this is going to, add more value, and whatever you do, you can do it 10x faster. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Superb. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So it is doing all of this analysis while it is doing all of that from the thing. Also tell me guys, if you had to do this kind of work manually by coding yourself, how much time would it take you? How much time would it take you on average to do any kind of analysis like this? A lot of time, 1 year, few months, hours and days. Yes, weeks, at least 2 days. Yeah. Okay. So we are doing all of that right now. Of course, for people who did not do it before, not easy, but it's doing all the coding work right now, and it has done it. Okay. So it has now added all the, can you see here? Kab buy hua, kab sell hua, all of this it is showing. When it has bought, when it has exited. Sell hua, exit, buy, sell, profit, loss. All of this is come here, and it is showing that this has taken 10 trades in the last. Okay, it's giving me visualization also. It's not done yet, supposedly. Okay, let it just do the visualization. whilst it does that, I shall be able to get the. You guys are seeing the speed at which it's coding. You guys see the speed at which it's coding. That's that's the thing part. Okay. Why we are backtesting? We are backtesting, like I said, because to see if strategy is profitable or not. Okay. So I don't want this. I just want about this. Okay. So what it is showing is that this strategy was not very profitable with an initial capital of 2 lakh. I have actually lost money. I have actually lost money. So you see, now that you know this, out of 10 trades, 7 trades are loss making, 3 have been profitable, right? If you would have put your money on this strategy, you would have lost money. Not only lost money, you would have lost your time. Have I not given you the power to now never be able to actually risk your own money before doing anything? Are you guys understanding it? Are you guys understanding it? Okay. Now, ये तो आपके पास है. Now you will have this prompt to do this backtest. Okay. Now I will also give you guys another strategy, this moving average crossover strategy in TradingView. Another bonus I'm giving you. Okay. So what is this? Again, I can go to indicators, moving average crossover strategy, again, which we have built. I will show it to you that even this has a thing. Okay. So this has a code also. So same thing, I will be sharing you the code for this. You have to copy the code and paste it, and you shall have this indicator. Can you see that you are getting buy and sell and all of that? Buy, sell in the chart itself. When to buy, when to sell. How cool is that? For any chart, you can go and you shall be able to get buy and sell entry for this. Are you guys seeing it? Buy kahan pe hua, sell kahan pe? It's not about profit or loss. I'm not talking about profit. You guys can't see my screen? Really? You guys can see my screen, right? Yeah, okay. And you know the best part about it is? What's the best part about it? Best part is you can go here to the strategy, click on the settings button, and change the values and play around with it. Okay, so let's say I want to do 50 and 200. Okay, and even you can modify the moving average type. Okay, simple moving average is what I've explained to you. Exponential moving average is something which is more accurate. It gives weightage to the nearest values, and the WMA and VMA, for people who want to use it, great. For people who don't want to use it, not going to be a problem. Okay, so let's use EMA for example, and you see when the entry and when the exit and all of this is coming. Can you see how accurate this is? You're right. So you can now play around, change the values here, and you can see how the strategy performs with what kind of values. 9, 18, three different values. Even you can even try this on intraday. Okay, so even you can even try this on intraday, by the way. Okay, on intraday also you can try this. How many of you think this will be helpful for you? How many of you think you can do it at any time frame that you want? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week. Your game. Okay. So this is an indicator which you can use in TradingView to be able to get any kind of indication for this. Okay. Till now, everyone clear? Can I get a CC in the chat if whatever I have covered till now, from downloading data to showing how to analyze that data, seasonality in TradingView indicator, then I have showed you both the GPTs, then I have showed you backtesting. Correct? Amazing. Okay. Now, Pratik, intraday trading के बारे में भी कुछ बताइए. Tell us something about intraday trading also. Correct? How many of you have that question? Tell me something about intraday trading also. Me? How many of you have done intraday trading and lost money? By the way, how many of you have done intraday trading and lost money? Yes? Interesting. A lot of people, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 7 lakh, down by 3 lakhs. Okay. So see, again, like I'm saying, the reason for building this quantitative strategy. So I'm just going to show you in the chart a sample strategy. Okay. A sample strategy that we use for ourselves. Okay. With Nifty and Bank Nifty on intraday to see how systematic and algorithmic trading works. Okay, I'm not going to go into the depths of what it is and what it is not, but I'm going to show you what. So it's called a channel breakout strategy, and you can basically see that it is about giving us this kind of entry. Can you see blue lines, red lines, sell hua, buy hua? Can you see this? The red means sell, the blue means buy. All of this. Confirm that you can see it in the chart where the entry is and where all of this is happening. So having a strategy like this is not Bollinger Bands for people. This is a channel breakout. Again, it's a quantitative strategy that we have. Now, a strategy like this, for example, will give us amazing returns. For example, in the last 1 year, it has given us about 73 odd % returns. Okay, in the last 1 year. Okay, even if I take cost, it is easily above 30 to 40%. So this is the kind, with all the list of trades, everything is given. Okay, profit, loss, in which trade, how much money has been lost, all of this analysis, everything is given here. Now, the idea why I'm showing you this, okay, why I'm showing you this is having a systematic. It's not about intraday trading is bad, swing trading is bad, and all of that. The idea is to have a trading strategy that has been back tested, that is completely automated, so your emotions are not there, and the orders can be executed completely automatically in the markets. Am I resonating with? Are you guys resonating with what I'm saying? Isn't that the point? Sometimes I can give you a very good strategy. Okay, let's say I give you this channel breakout strategy, amazing strategy, good, but you will not be able to trade it properly because your emotions and everything else is going to come in front of you. Okay, so for people who are new into the markets, for people who are absolutely new into the markets, how many of you, and this is where we are going towards, right? How can I take a strategy, analyze the strategy, backtest the strategy, and after backtesting the strategy, how can I run it live with my broker? Isn't that why we are all here for? In this 2 lines, have I summed you guys up properly? Have I summed it up properly in these 2 lines? What exactly that everyone is looking for? If anyone disagrees with me, please let me know in the chat right now, so I will know. Okay. Okay, that I perfectly said, yes, yes. But I'm also a little thing. Guys, again, just let me know. I feel like people have gone to sleep. Is everything? Am I being boring? I will then change things. I hope not, right? Because, like I said again, if I am not getting that feedback, I'm not sure about what you guys are feeling and if you guys are understanding or not understanding. Okay, so it's very important that I see this feedback from you to know, okay, I'm going too fast, I'm going too slow. What do I do? Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for thing up. Okay,
I
yes,
just want to add, like, even this is completely automated, right? Like, if you just run it in the live markets, all the buy sell signal is going to just pop up on your phone, right? You can always have access to your buy sell signals. So that is how powerful is that. That is the end goal, right? When to buy, when to sell in proper emotion, less structured, quantified manner. So that is how powerful it is, right?
Yeah,
And I think Pratik is still not done.
I'm not done, but don't get scared. Okay, don't get scared. I mean, some of you may feel that, oh, Pratik, that's a lot of things you're sharing. Like Rahul ne itna sara cheeze diya. Rahul has given us so much, and you have been sharing like bam, 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 one after the other. Ek khatam nahi hone se pehle, I'm giving you one more thing, right? The point is that I am trying to give you as much value as possible for the time that you guys are here. Okay, all of it, whatever I have done. Okay, whatever I have done, have I done anything that is like too complicated in terms of asking you to code, writing a code? It has all been like copy paste, and some things, if you get the notes, you will be able to do it, right? If you get the notes of whatever I have steps and all of that, you shall be able to do it. I have not done anything that you can't go back and do. Yes? Okay? It's absolutely fine. Okay? But the next pain point, what's the next pain point? Okay? The next pain point is Prateek. Uh, all of this is fine, but even let's say I have this strategy, I have all of this, I still find it very difficult to automate. Yes, 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 yes. I have SP Burlaji has just mentioned it. Ki how do I execute orders? Ki my broker is there, the signal is generated using certain strategies. How do I take those signals and execute orders in the market? Can I get a yes if you have the same question regarding this? Yes, yes. Forward testing possible. I will come to that. I am going to answer all your questions. Yes. Okay, same questions. Okay. So, my next question to you is before I answer this question is how would it be if there was a platform that where you can completely automate your entire trading journey by as simple as switching on a TV. So imagine morning, switch on the TV, click one button, start, and the strategy will trade automatically. You can go for your meetings, your train journey, you can go fly, you can go take a holiday, you can go to the moon, you can do whatever you want to do, but you just have to press that one button in the morning and the trading will happen. Possible, not possible, unrealistic, realistic? Yes, Muniji, Bhim ji, Shailesh, Mrinal, Matthew, Siddharth, possible, possible, unrealistic, okay, unbelievable, okay, 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 no worries, okay. I will show you, okay. So I will show you this, how the possibilities and where we are in terms of technology and where the smart birds are compared to where the old pigeons are, okay. So let me just give you a thing. So I'm just going to give you guys a showcase of a platform called Bulls AI. It's India's first AI-driven algo trading platform. You guys want to see what this thing entails? I can give you a run through of how using a platform you can connect your broker without writing a single line of code. Algo trading, basically. Okay, so the platform is called Bulls AI. Okay, now this platform has multiple features. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I can need to just log in. I'll maybe log out and then log in again. Okay, just for the sake of it. Okay, so what we are going to do is this platform has developed by us has some inbuilt strategies. Okay, inbuilt strategies that you can just, let's say I want to trade the strategy. I go click on add to my portfolio. It goes to my portfolio here, let's say here, and then I click on the start button in the morning. I can backtest this strategy. Number one, everyone by now knows backtest. Everyone by now knows backtest kya hai. Correct? I have explained to you what backtesting is, testing a strategy. So you have a strategy, you want to test historically, has it done well? One, paper trade. Why? How many of you don't know what paper trading is? Don't know paper trading. Okay, paper trading essentially means forward trading. Matlab, how I want to trade without putting my real money. I am trading with virtual money. How interesting would it be? How amazing would it be if you can test a strategy in the live market? Okay, what is happening today? Let's say Monday the market opens, you try a strategy, paper trade with it, but you're trading it without putting your real money. You're trading it on virtual money. Would you not get confidence on that strategy? Whether to actually use it. So backtest is one, great. Then next step is paper trading. Once you are confident with paper trading, then you can come to live trading and then you can live trade. Of course, today is a holiday and hence you can't live trade or trade. But on any particular day, you can go and live trade the strategy, click and the trading will happen automatically. How difficult was this? Any strategy, add to portfolio, click start, backtest or paper trade or live trade and you're good to go. Have you guys seen anything as like simple as like this without having to do any kind of thing? Amazing, Superb. So then it gives you a how much, which strategy has made how much money and all of that also. Okay. Now you can also do more things. The next thing is you can also, let's say you have a broker. Okay. You go to your broking details. Okay. You can go and one click log into your broker, and now your broker will be connected to the platform and you are good to go. So you don't have to do any jhamela, any problem of connecting broker, this, that. If your broker provides API and if the platform is been integrated with that broker, that will work. Okay, so right now it's Alice Blue and Fires, and we will figure something out. Now, the most interesting thing is Pratik, यहाँ पे AI कहाँ पे है? What is AI? यहाँ पे where is AI? Okay, we have something called Phoenix Copilot. Okay, we have something called Phoenix Copilot. Iska, wait for it. Okay, now you can have any strategy. You can type any strategy. Okay, so create a trading strategy. Okay, so I'll just type it. Okay, create a trading strategy which buys when RSI goes below 30 and sells when RSI goes above 70. Okay, just simple. Okay, any strategy, anything that you have, you can just type it, you can run it, and this platform will make this code for you. So let me just see. Yeah, okay. So can you see the code is written automatically based on what you have just said? All the logic is given here. You can take this logic once it is done, and then you can backtest this strategy. You can paper trade with this strategy. You can live trade this strategy custom on any stock that you want to do. On any stock that you want to do. Let's say I want to do it on DLF. I want to backtest it. 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. I can completely backtest it. Not all. I'm just going to show you some examples of backtesting. So let's say here I have run a intraday strategy on SBI. It's an intraday trading strategy which buys when 9 EMA goes over 18 EMA. Okay, and sell when 9 EMA goes below. So I have backtested it. Once you backtest it, you will see the results for this. Okay, you will see the results for this. How much profit, how much loss, what's your average loss, what's your average profit, how many profitable trades, how many loss making trades, all of this. Each stock, how much profit, how much loss. Are you seeing the where we are currently right now? Are you seeing where we are currently right now compared to everything else? You are able to type in words what you want. From there, a strategy is being built. You can now backtest that strategy. If you like it, you can change, play it around with it. You can then paper trade with it. And if you think it's profitable, you can live trade with it. Mind blown? Mind blown, guys. Trading looks possible with Job now. Can it get any easier than this? Can it get any easier than this for even for people who have knowledge about the markets? You can create any strategies, anything you want to do, and more importantly, confidently, because you are testing it. You are not going there blindly. You are not dependent on any Telegram group, YouTube, or anything else. Have I been able to prove? Hence, have I been able to prove to you guys that the endless possibilities of AI-driven investing and trading? You use any strategy, Camellia, this, that, whatever you want to use till now, what Rahul has showed you for investing, all of these things, okay? What I have showed you for trading, all the things, tools that I'm going to give you. Do you think that what you came in thinking that kya hi hoga, matlab what's going to happen with AI? They will do here and there, a bit here and there, they will show. But currently, you're completely mind blown by the endless possibilities. And we are just showing you all of little bit of each. You know that I'm not going to the depths of everything because there's so much to show. But I want to show you so much. You can create a strategy on your own. Mind blown. Yes, 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 yes. Super, super, super. Okay, so you see that when I show someone like this, when someone said, ki, what does your life look like? I say something like this. Okay, this thing it can be based on um, like a robot working for you. Okay, but the point is that it is possible. How many of you think that this could be you? Like if you master all of the skills, of course it'll take a little bit of knowledge and information to master all of this, but if you can master all of these skills together, you will be able to be in a situation where you have all of this time. Yes, yeah, yes, I changed. Yeah, I'm hoping. Now, there are also, by the way, I forgot to show you, there are people who also might know how to code. Okay, so here we also have, for people who know how to code, you can code your strategies from scratch. So you can code in the platform your strategies from scratch. You don't have to be dependent on anyone. So you can use AI to code, you can code by yourself, or you can use ready-made templates. Whether you are a beginner or advanced, are you seeing all of this? That it's completely possible. So I truly believe this truly could be, what's the point of making all of that money if you can't enjoy life, right? Let's say you're working from morning till night, you're trading. Some people, what they do, they leave their job and they start trading, and they're sitting in front of the screen the whole day. So you might as well have done your job, right? That's more secure. How many of you think that what I'm saying makes sense? At the end of the day, what is important is time and how money works for you. If you leave your job and come to trading and then sit in front of the computer and say, I'm independent, you are not. You're essentially sitting in front of the computer. You don't have a boss, but you still have to make money. And that's a lot of pressure. I am saying do not need to leave your job. You can continue your job and alongside it, let the money work for you. Isn't that a better proposition than just forgetting about everything, giving your time to it? So, there is this saying where Warren Buffett said it a few in the 90s. He said, we don't have to be smarter than the rest. We have to be more disciplined than the rest. Correct, na, everyone? He's not wrong. He's not wrong when he says this, that we don't have to be smarter than the rest. We have to be more disciplined than the rest. But this he said in the 90s. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong. When he said this, he's correct. But does it apply to us right now? I think we can make a bit of modification. Okay. What I and Rahul, and I agree with him, I just want to add something to what he said is not only that, with AI powered analysis, insights, and automation, not only can we be more disciplined, but we can be also smarter than the rest. How many of you already feel that you have more information and knowledge than what you had a few hours back when you joined? And when you go out of this session, you are going to have information which 95 other people don't have. Agreed? Discipline to aana hai, and with those insights, very simple, very not complicated, you are able to get better. Now, today is a Sunday. Ideally, I would have loved to show you how trades get executed in the market, right? So what I have done is I have taken a little snippet of a video recording of how it looks like when the orders are getting executed. Do you guys want to see example of how algo trading looks like, how orders get executed, and how it will look like? Let's say you have started algo trading, it's in your phone, and how it will look like. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna, it's a small snippet. You're gonna hear ding noises. Okay, ding, ding, ding. Okay, so this ding noises are basically orders getting executed. Okay, yeah, okay. How many of you think that you can execute orders at that speed? by the way? Manually, can you buy and sell at that speed? Is it humanly possible for you to do that? Absolutely not possible, right? So if there's something which is entering faster than me, exiting faster than me, am I already not ahead of like 10 different people? By the time they think I am in and out, isn't it? By the time they think also, key, what do I do? The market is coming down. The algo can automatically go sell, and then before that person does anything, it will buy it back and make up, it'll come out of it. So just imagine a situation where you are wake up in the morning, you start your thing, you're having your breakfast, you're going for your office, and your phone is just executing through your phone, you're executing orders automatically. Yeah. So of course, there are safety regulations, all of that. I mean, you guys may have seen recently also, right? Regulation of SEBI, where SEBI is saying that we want to encourage people to come into algo trading because there are people who are losing more amount of money manual trading following random information than algo trading. Of course, they're going to do it through registered vendors like Bullseye, where we are registering with SEBI to be able to provide that complete secure platform. Okay, so that is something. Of course, the point is it is happening. Are you going to be some of the first people to take it, or are you going to be like the old pigeons? Once everyone is there, you think of it. Okay, that's why I shared this story in the beginning. Very, very important. Okay, applicable. Very, very. Rahul, you want to share something?
No, no, I'm just saying, like everything, you just see the speed at what is happening, right? But the speed at what is happening in the background is much more. Proper risk management, when to enter, when to exit, proper strategically data backed is happening. Like and just happening in the blink of your eye. So
Yeah.
it's proper power, as Pratik mentioned.
There's a thing, and I like sharing the things which my seniors have told me. All of you out here want to earn money, right? There's no shame in saying that. Am I saying that there won't be any losses? No, I'm not saying there won't be any losses. Losses are part of the game. Okay? Profits and losses are part of the game. That's not the point. The point is, are you able to do it better than your competition? That's the point. Okay? So everyone is here to earn. Sabko paisa kamana hai. Everyone wants to do it. Everyone is happy thing to do it. But tell me, if I give you all the tools that I've shared with you today, okay, I give you all the analysis prompts, I give you Bullseye also, chalo, take it. Do you think you will be able to make money from tomorrow onwards? Do you think so? How many of you agree, how many of you disagree to what I just said? If I give you all the tools, ye lo, dikha diya. If you agree that you will start making money from tomorrow, couple majority knows, a couple of yeses. Huh? For people who are saying yes, sir, let me give you an example. Okay, let's say today I give you the best thing, sword. The katana, Japanese katana sword. Like you cut paper with it. Okay, I give you the best sword. You go to fight. Do you think you will be able to win a fight if you don't know how to use that sword? You are you getting it? So it's not about exactly about the tools, but how to use the tools. That is very, very important, right? So you want to earn, but what is more important? You put that one word L. You want to put that one word L to learn, and then that earning will happen, right? 3 days for run after excellence, whatever success. Jhag maar
Chak
ke.
maar ke peech aa
Yeah,
jayegi,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So but that dialogue, okay. So it is, I think so. And it is not something very complicated. Me and Rahul are not someone coming from very think backgrounds, tech backgrounds, knowing how to code and all of that. In this particular, you have been able to get some idea about what AI is. And I'm sure most of you are just mind blown by the possibilities of what can be. Now, if I add what you have discovered to what you learn, if you learn these concepts, if you imbibe these concepts, if you know how to use these tools, do you think that success is not possible? Do you think success is not possible? You
I think that
discovered,
to
learned.
success.
Yes, absolutely possible. Right. So these 2, 3 things are very, very important. Now, I would do a lot of injustice if I just give the tools and I do not tell you how to use it. Right. So if you could, master all of this professional trading concepts and all the automation using AI, right? To be able to make consistent profits, to be able to invest your money, to have the time to spend your money, and above all, to achieve that financial independence. My question to all of you right now, if of course, if you truly believe that what we have been able to share with you is something that you have never seen before and you think is valuable, would you like to get mentored by us and take our help to turn this point where you don't know about AI, don't know about algo trading, you need hand holding, you need that kind of mentorship to be able to do it? Can I get a yes in the chat for anyone who thinks that this is absolutely something that you guys would be looking forward to? Yes, 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 yes. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Very heartwarming for all of you, from all of you who are saying yeses, and it's very sweet of you. It just makes it a thing that you guys are absolutely here to learn. So yes, I want to for this particular thing, like Rahul and we have basically want to introduce you to a program that we have called the Inner Circle Legacy Wealth Builder Life Coaching Program. Okay, so it is a 3-month life coaching program where we have designed it in such a way that we take you right from the basics. So someone who doesn't know anything about the markets to the most advanced levels. Okay, where you will learn the basics, you will learn to the most advanced levels, you will learn how to create strategies using AI, how to create all of those beautiful things that we have showed you. You can do it, learn to automate everything, and of course, at the end of the day, to be able to execute it live. We absolutely do not are completely serious about giving it only to a exclusive few. Okay, now that is very important. We do not want to engage and think with a lot of people, because we only want very serious and dedicated people, because we will be putting our lifetime into it. Now, Prateek, you may ask, ki Rahul, Prateek, why is there something called the Inner Circle Legacy Wealth Builder Program? What's the point of it? Look, ideally, I would say, okay, take the tools, do it. But unlike outside of India, in India, we have seen, especially in our country, because of just poor financial knowledge, we have seen a lot of people make very poor financial decisions. Okay, so I'm just going to go through some and see if you can relate with it. Okay, so you're wanting to, but you're not able to achieve your financial freedom. You're wanting to retire early, but not able to do that. You're wanting to buy your dream house, but again, bad decision, not able to do that. Not able to buy what you want because of issues of money. Not able to go on long vacations. How many of you have not been on a vacation for the longest time? I'm sure all of you are working professionals, and you guys are completely working really hard in your job. But when was the last time you have taken a vacation? Let me know in the chat. How many of you feel 5 years, 20, 21? So it's really heartwarming to see this. So it's not fair that you're earning the money, but you're not having the time to enjoy that. Everyone wants to give the best life to their parents and to their family, to their children, to the wife, to their husbands, but you're not able to do that. And you have made some financial blunders. You're not able to pay off your loan. You're just going paycheck to paycheck. You're retired, but you're not secure in your retirement. It's not a nice thing to be in your later years and not secure about your retirement and where the money is going to come from. Well, all of this, how many of you resonate with one or all of it? Can you just tell if you resonate with one of it, or you resonate with all of it, or some of it, mostly all of it, some of it, many of it, all of it? Okay, few of it, some of it. Well, it's absolutely important. It's absolutely time that we change it together. Okay, it's absolutely time we change it together. We truly believe that Rahul, me, we can guide, we can work closely with the people who are serious to become that top 1%. Because let me be very honest, Not everyone has that can-do attitude. Not everyone has what it takes. For example, abhi bol denge, yeah, I will do it. I will have this, but they will not. They will give up very, very quickly. They want to take that step. I want to learn. I want to embrace all of this. But we have seen a lot of people. So we say, okay, no, we only want people who have that can-do attitude, and no matter what happens, are ready to take that step. How many of you believe that you have that? Can I get a CAD in the chat? Can do CDA actually? Yes. Okay. Interesting. Afzal, Ridhima, Sanjay, Jagan, Mani, Dhruval, Pradeep, Mahim, Pradeep ji, Ravi Shankar ji, Bhim, Kumanman. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. You know, why are we confident that for people who are absolutely serious that they will be able to do it? Because look, it's not complicated. We have worked with a lot of people. I'm going to show you some examples of it, and the reason is why we when we take these people, we do a little bit of seeing, okay, will they be able to do it or not, right? So I'll just give you some examples of some of our students, and some of them are, don't look at the absolute value of what they have made and all of that. Okay, what's important is the attitude. Okay, so this person, Mr. Amal Jain, has made 54% return, but look at what he writes. He's like, oh, overall this year has been good. However, as we move to automation and AI, I have noticed that my strategies could benefit from data driven. He has made money, but he still wants to improve, and that's the kind of attitude which builds good traders and investors. So same with Ujjwal ji, same with Rizwan, and we have had also Aditi. Now, these are all people you can see, Acha, they have so much money. They are starting with 25 lakhs, they're starting with this. How many of you are trading with very small capital right now? Investing or trading with small capital? Anyone here who is trading with small capital and think, Ocha, itna paisa to mere paas hai nahi. Money is a hurdle. Okay? Let me tell you something. We have had people who are trading with smaller capital also. So these are some of the things clients screenshots from my client. So they're starting with 10, 15,000, and they are even 4,000, 5,000 rupees. So the point is not in lakhs or crores. That's not the point, right? The point is, if you are able to confidently build a system, a strategy, the capital is going to come. Most people do not have the confidence that they will be able to build. How many of you, after seeing this, feel a bit more calm that, okay, it's not about how much capital, but we keep complaining, oh, capital. I can assure you, all of you out here, right? If I give you 1 crore each to trade, you will lose it all. How many of you believe that? It's not about the capital. I can give you 1 crore each, chalo trade, but you will lose all of it. Agree, right? Agree, right? So it's not really about the capital. It is about the knowledge and the skills of how to trade with it. So that is a very, very important point. So remember, so money is never an issue. Actually, we make it an issue. Okay. So why are we confident? First, we have, again, you can see in last 4 years, we have enabled about 473. So we don't take like a huge amount of people, very, very serious, dedicated people. We'll be teaching you the exact skills that we learned in our careers. Okay, so I have started from the professional prop desk. Rahul has started in the investment side from the complete professional working in private equity background. And we'll be giving you all those information which we learned professionally, not something which is available in the book, like the difference between knowledge and wisdom. You can get a lot of knowledge from the books. Everyone, you go to YouTube, you go download the book. Gyan, that a lot of people, is information is everywhere, right? Everyone agree, na? There's information everywhere today. You can't say ki there is some information this, but how to use that information, what information to use, what information not to use, is the wisdom, and that is what is most important. So we'll be doing that. We will be constantly monitoring your progress. Okay, so it's not about just teaching. We want to be hand holding you so that in the future, our idea is that you can do it yourself. Okay, so I would rather teach you how to run on your behalf. Okay, so I always prefer that. And we have had a lot of people, 25 TCS employees. We have had people from outside the country. So where he says real-time practical education already started getting tangible results through various market strategies, especially in the live market hours. So we have various examples of people of different age groups. Atulji in the tech manufacturing sector. So he owns a small micro cap company, and he says it's game-changing use of AI. PR business owner, Abhishek ji. So all of these beautiful, amazing people. Now, there is something that I want to say. You guys have shown the commitment, but I want to go ahead and promise something for you guys. Okay, be ready for it. Okay, why am I so confident, and why am I putting myself out? I say, Rahul say, both of us say that when you join the LWB Inner Circle program, you will become a profitable trader along with your job in 6 months, and you'll be able to multiply your wealth by becoming an expert AI powered trader. You'll be 100% satisfied with our learning and mentorship. So, what we're saying essentially is whatever we tell you, if you follow all the rules, if you attend, if you do everything what we have said, you will become a profitable trader, or else you get 100% money back guaranteed. Is this a fair deal for me to say? Am I not taking thing on myself to be able to take that onus? That if you are serious, if you want to take that next step, I am willing to back you, do it, or you can completely get your 100% money back guarantee. Yes? Okay. So we have various people. For people, there's some people who are saying, "Oh, age is a problem." We have someone who is 61 years old. Okay, she's a senior manager at an MSC. Okay, what he was 44, company owner. Okay, so there are just multiple examples of that. I want to give you guys a thing about the batches, how the batch will look like. Okay, so uh, we will have only one batch of 2025. We don't do multiple batches. It doesn't matter if you are Indian, if you are NRI. We have had people from the US, Hong Kong, Riyadh, all over the world with us. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we will also be having all live sessions. It'll be post office hours. So when you guys we all know that you guys are working professionals. So all sessions will be happening post office hours, and we will also be having live market hours sessions when the markets are gone to give you hand holding. Okay. All sessions will be live, but of course, we will be giving you the recording of it in case you miss out on it. And you'll be able to be part of the few who get to be part of the Inner Circle Wealth Building Program. Now, you guys excited to for me to show you how we have designed it? How many of you want to see how we have designed this 4 turbochargers, so as we call? What is this program all about? Because that is my duty to show you what is it that you are going to get. Okay, to understand what it is that is part.
I think people are already excited. They want to know how to quickly enroll. But guys, wait out, see what we have in store for you and everything, how we have structured it. It's beautifully curated. It's everything that you will ever need. So just, allow Pratik to take you through what the entire program is about. I know all of you are excited to jump into the program, but give Pratik 2 minutes to take you through the program details.
Okay, so I will break it down into 4 turbochargers. So the first turbocharger is a 3-month live coaching program. Okay, so all sessions live. Everything there is to learn about the stock markets, AI, we will be doing it. So we will be hand-holding you through the entire journey. Excited, everyone? Excited to know about turbocharger 1? Excited. Okay. So turbocharger 1, like I'm just going to give you a brief. So you will have 48 plus classes in 3 months. There will be live sessions for trading. There will be Q&A classes weekly, and you will be getting supplementary materials, AI prompts, tools. All of that is required to get you started on this journey. We will also be having live stock market practical sessions. How many of you think that this would be superb? Ki someone who's there during the live markets for you to come and throw back your ideas with. So live market, you can compare your trade setups, your analysis, regular assignments, practical trade guidance, what is happening in the market, what is not happening, what to do, what not to do. That is what is most important. Okay, so 12 weeks, 3 months of trading sessions. We are going to have regular, like I said, market hours, regular assignments, supplements, materials, and regular thing. Okay, uh, so I'm just going to break down into what is thing is there. So first, we will start with the introduction, build up the base. Like we say, before building any pillar, a house, we build a structure, we build a base, right? So we want to get your base absolutely strong. So introduction to trading, price action domination, smart volume, Dow theory, gap theory. So in this first few weeks, we are getting your basics in order so that you can also go ahead. Along with it, we'll be using AI of whatever we are doing. How do I integrate it with AI? Right? But I need to get my basics correct. So that is 4 weeks. Then we have indicators, like I showed you, moving average. There are 4 or 5 other indicators which are very, very important to learn. We will help you build trading system. How do I create a trading strategy that is profitable? Very, very important. Using AI, using various for intraday swing. I want to create for long term. I want to trade for 5 minutes. I want to trade for 15 minutes. All of those things will be covered. Risk management psychology, very, very important. How to get my mindset correct, how the professionals think, very important. Week 9, 10, 11, and 12 is going to be about options, futures, and everything else. How many of you are scared of futures and options? Scared, like, oh my God, I have lost so much money in futures and options. Yeah, me, scared. The problem, I'll tell you, the problem is in India, uh, we have turned options into futures into a gambling tool. Okay. When I have started trading in Bombay with the professionals, it's completely different. As a matter of fact, through options, you can actually reduce your risk. Okay, you can actually reduce your risk using options compared to even stocks. So we will be teaching you all of that. Okay, so that is what week 1 to 2 to 3 12 entails. By the end of it, by the end of week 12, you would be able to have a trading strategy, have all the tools with AI, and be able to live trade, paper trade, backtest using all the automation and without writing a single line of code. Everyone happy with turbocharger 1? How many turbochargers are left? It is only turbocharger 1 that we have covered. Yes, yes. Okay. So superb. We have, like I said, complete people who absolutely made 40% profit in the first months of trading based on technical. And so people who take the plunge are constantly absolutely ahead of the game. Then we come to Turbocharger 2. What is Turbocharger 2? Turbocharger 2 is a highly trained stock trading coach. So, your point of contact to solve all your trading problems. Imagine you have someone who is there during the live market hours, like I mentioned before, to help you guide you through the ebbs and flow of the market, right? Someone who will help you trade audit, give you guidance every week with your stock trading coach. You will be able to do it. How many of you think this will be game changing? Having a person live in the markets take you think. We had Vivek Mahandruji, who is working as a director. As a director of a company, also he attend the live market hour sessions, and he says it was superb. Navid Alam, 29, engineer from Srinagar. Okay, trading and investing strategically, profitably along with a 9 to 5 job. So super people who have been able to make the most of the turbocharger 2. Turbocharger 1, live sessions. Turbocharger 2 is about hand holding by the mentor. Any guesses for what turbocharger 3 is, guys? What does this look like? Any guesses? ये देख के आपको क्या पता चल रहा है? What does this look like? Turbocharger 3. I showed you, I give you a glimpse of it today in the beginning. Correct? Automation, bullseye, bullseye. Okay. So you will also have access to all of the features of bullseye. So bullseye is beautiful. Why I tell you, it does not take trades. It does not take trades on your internet connection. All of it is happening on the server level. So it's faster, it's quicker. Okay. And even if you do not have internet connection, the trades will happen automatically. So you can start your strategy and you can be on a flight. Not a problem. Okay. How many of you would like to get access to this platform? How many of you would like to get access to this platform before I even said there's just dropping of yeses? Let me know properly in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. I would me. Oh, there's me with a E thing. So, of course, Turbocharger 3, we are going to give you access to India's first AI-driven algo trading platform, all the features that I showed you today, all of it, you're going to have access. So what I've essentially said, take all of the learning, you have the tools, how to use it. So I am basically in all the 3 turbochargers covering all of it. What is fourth turbocharger? What is fourth turbocharger? I said about earn and learn. I'm going to be sharing with you SpringPatch 10 ready to use fully automated strategies. So a lifetime access to our personal algo strategies. Does that sound like a good deal? You learn, and now I'm giving you all the tools which you can use to turn that learning into earning. So I am going to give you 10 strategies. I'm just going to run through them. So combined algo strategies, channel breakout strategies, vortex indicator, wave trend, price channel, PSR X strategy, pivot extension, peer stocks, log X jet, Doshin channel. So these 10 strategies I am going to give you as part of Turbocharger 4. Okay. So what it is essentially that we are getting? 1, 3 months of live coaching program. Second, a dedicated stock trading coach. Third, bullseye access. And fourth, 10 ready to use automated strategies. How many of you are super, super happy with the 4 turbochargers? How many of you are super, super happy and more importantly, think it's a complete solution in terms of starting from the basic of learning up to the complete end part of using 10 ready to use fully automated strategies. So all of it in one. Complete super. So many of you think, okay, do I need a degree? Do I need this? Do I need that? You don't need a finance background or experience. You do not need a full-time commitment. You do not need any prior knowledge of the markets. Okay, so relieved, you do not need any of this. This is not one of the requisites for doing it. What you need is the right skills and handholding. You need a mind like a sponge. So that's what is very, very important. A sponge so that you can absorb all the knowledge. Number 3, a whatever it takes attitude. And number 4, the 4 turbocharger and bullseye. Now, I am going to talk about a little bit about the inner circle and the value that is you're going to get of it. Okay, so how it is and what's the value that you're going to derive out of it. Now, if I take all of this 3 months live coaching, all the 4 turbochargers, the bullseye, and all of it, all of this 3 months, the value would be portrayed as something at 10 lakhs. Okay, and I am being very, very thing it because having someone live, having people handhold you live with the time and effort is takes a lot of thing from everyone's end. Now we have some people who are already part of our inner circle program. So out of 50, 28 seats are already gone, where people have paid 2,45,000 plus GST to be part of our program. Okay, so out of 50, 28 is done. That leaves for the SpringPatch family here around 22 seats. Okay, so 22 seats. Out of that 22 seats, 10 seats are early bird. That is, we will have some bonuses for you, early bird seats, and then 12 general seats. Okay. So total 50 seats, 28 are gone, 22 seats are remaining. Out of that, 10 are early bird and 12 are general seats. Okay. Early bird means people who take action faster and hence will be getting something additional as bonus. Like I said, we always want people who take action faster. Now, the good news is this is SpringPad's fourth anniversary week. We will be offering a major discount and a very special and affordable fee structure that we have not given, and only for the participants here with us. Okay, so only for the participants here with us. Along with that, 6 early bird benefits. Okay, so 6 early bird benefits. Let me just say it again: 22 people, 10 early birds. They will be getting 6 early bird benefits and 12 general seats. Okay, you guys know that when I say that our commitment is that when you do all that we have asked you to do, and if you do not become a profitable trader, we have 100% money back guarantee. Okay, my responsibility right now is to sum up what you are going to get. Okay, so pay attention. What is the actual value you're going to get? So first thing, you are going to get 3 months of live coaching. Okay, you're going to get 3 months of live coaching worth 2,45,000. Then you are going to have a live market stock trading coach who will be there with you along this journey of 3 months. That is worth 65,000. Then you will have 3 months of Bulls AI access. Okay, you will be able to use Bulls AI entirely for all your automation and all your technical analysis works. That is worth 30,000. So we're giving you all the value that is required for you to take that next step. After that, we are also going to be adding 10 ready to use algo strategies that I just showed you what they are part of. Now, those are absolutely priceless, but let's just say that I'm going to put a very small amount of 50,000 because you have lifetime access to those strategies. Once we are done with that, the next value that we will add is we are going to give you daily market insights. By Rahul and me, we are going to give our views, our analysis of the overall market, and so that you are in tune with what's happening. Okay, so it's complete hand holding from that end. So that is 60,000. Now, a monthly market research report. Okay, so what is happening in the market? What is the kind of things you should focus to? Like I said, there's so much information. We want to give you information, actionable information that you can take action on. Okay, so a monthly market research report, that is worth 60. Then the end of it is we are also going to give you AI tools and prompts. So I showed you two of those tools and prompts, of course, which we are going to give you at the end of today's session. Like this, throughout, we will give you 10, 15. There's just a bundle of prompts and other AI tools and other indicators and strategies that we are going to give you as part of the program. We will also add proprietary scanners for trading. Okay, so all of the scanners, how to scan different stocks, how to scan all of that will also be part of it. Okay, so if you take the value of it, you will be able to understand the amount of knowledge, information, and what you're getting out of this. Now, what did we say? The regular fees that are 28 people who are with us have paid 2,45,000 plus GST. But for 22 seats only, we have a one-time offer of 97,000 plus GST. Okay, 97,000 plus GST for getting all of the value that you see on your left. Now, we have taken it a one step further. Okay, a lot of people will say, oh, we do not have 97,000 right away. We will give you an option to split this across 13 monthly no cost installments. So essentially, we will be bearing the interest cost from the bank for this, so that you are able to be part of this program. Now, you have to just right now to be part of the 22, be paying 8,805 as your first installment to be booking. Okay, so the team is going to be sending you the link. There will be a booking fee of 8,805, which is will be counted towards your first installments, and the remaining 12 installments would be paid over the next 12 months. So the team, please send the link. Once you have clicked on the link and you have paid it, just drop in a done, because like I said, we have 10 early birds and we have other remaining 12 general seats, total 22 in order. Okay. Also, in the meantime, I would also ask anyone who wants to ask any questions, has any doubts, please feel free to ask. Okay, so please feel free to ask. Again, I would say that if the link has been shared, I will also share with you in my screen the QR, so you can scan it. And if you, just because I don't want anyone to miss out on it because of thing, uh, you should be able to do it. Okay, so once you're done, please drop in a done in the chat so that we know you are. What will be the class timings and how many days in a week? So essentially, Biprajit ji, we will have all sessions post office hours in the late evenings. You will have to commit about two, 3 hours in a week, approximately, for the sessions, and all of it will be recorded, including the live sessions. So I'm just getting done. Thank you. So we have done through 7. And any other question I'm willing to take. So
I think I just got a question. What about after the 3 months? So as Pratik mentioned, the 3 months are going to be entirely focused on teaching, right? Learning everything, mastering the art and skill. Like Pratik said, you learn, focus on learning, and then earning comes automatically. So first 3 months, we're going to handhold you, teach you, and make you master the art using AI. What about after the 3 months? We're going to handhold you in your earning phase as well. So after the 3 months, after you have learned everything, I have put into application, there will be constant touch points and everything where we will be guiding you through the entire process as well. And this support extends for not just 2 months, not just 3 months, for a lifetime. So once you
welcome Arun ji,
you continue to be a part of this BigPad family. It's just that the learning is absolutely packed into the students, and then you have constant support from the family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So we have 7 done through here. So we have 3 more remaining of the early birds. So once you have done it, just drop in a done so that we know, the team can give me an update on the numbers. So then we will be able to do it. Okay, for sure. Done,
And
Satyanarayana.
regarding all the prompts that I have shared, Pratik has shared, the GPTs, the indicators, how to use that, everything will be sharing, giving away everything at the end of today's workshop. In the call itself, we'll be telling you how you can access them. Not just that, also how you can access your workshop certificates. So stay tuned. We'll be telling you all that and how you can access your workshop notes as well, which will guide you throughout the entire process. Okay? So with that, do not worry, we'll be sharing it at the end of today's workshop.
Yes. So again, welcome, Minal ji, welcome, Poonam ji. Team, just look at it. Satya ji, I said, Kumanam ji, done. Which broker will be connected? So see, in terms of broker connected to Bulls AI. So currently we are working with 2 brokers, that is Fires and Alice Blue. Both of them are amazing. The reason we don't work with some of the other brokers, invalid QR code showing. Can you just check, Rahul, about the QR code, please?
Sure.
So the reason we don't work with, let's say Zerodha, for example, you may have a thing that why does it not work with Zerodha? Because Zerodha charges money for API services. So if you want to use the services, you have to use thing. Some of you will say, Pratik, can we just get the Bullseye and the strategies? Like, look, I would be doing a lot of injustice to you by just giving you that, because, like I said, I can give you that sword, but you will not end up using it properly. So I might as well, say, okay, no need. I do not want someone to give half-baked knowledge and them not be able to use it properly. Okay. We are going to be adding more and more resources and brokers along with it right now. Okay.
The QR is working fine, guys. In case you have any issues, you can click on the link that the team has shared in the chat.
Yes. Server-side thing. How will the financing be provided, Rashidi? So when you come for the intro call next week, all of the information will be given to you. Do not worry. Like I said, the financing cost, right? The interest or the EMI that, in case of EMI, the cost or the interest that you have to pay, we will bear it for you, because as much as we say that money shouldn't be a barrier, when I said before, money shouldn't be a barrier for anyone, right? So 8,800, we will spread it across so that you are in 3 months, 6 months, you are able to stand up in your own ground and do it. Okay. That is very, very important for you to be. So we have 8, Rahul. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have all. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think we just confirmed 8. Seats, 4 more seats
Yeah.
left. Any questions you might have whatsoever? A lot of you have also opted for the one-time offer. I'll be telling you how you can access that at the end of today's session as well, along for the prompts, the work certificates, the one-time offer, everything I'll share with you at the end of today's session.
Yeah,
How many of you think this is absolutely everything
Hello,
that you will
namaste
ever need?
everyone. This is Dr. Trupti. I have taken this.
Sorry, Rahul, please. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. It's just, we get a lot of feedback, and that is what Pratik is going to show you how actionable it has been for all of the students that we have worked with in the past, right? And believe me when I say so, you will never need anything apart from what we have curated in the curriculum. Like, be it the tools, be it the learnings, be it the hand-holding, be it the practical insights, you will never need anything apart from this to be actually successful in the markets. You know what? Pratik is going to share with you a few insights of people
Course of
who have been there,
growing
done that.
company and legacy wealth builder. Since I wanted to understand how,
This,
always had this thing in my mind that कभी तो वो economic times पढ़ने को आना चाहिए. I mean, it has law and the support team. Mr. Antar Saha, who to plan for your family, being in a middle age because your parents are growing old and you have kids to take care of. Is the future with more confidence and with good amount of what you can say, with a good amount of strong base. Hello, namaste
Rahul,
everyone.
I had someone who asked about how what do you call that? The financing is going to be done. Can you just help people with that, please?
Yeah, guys, we'll be conducting your intro call in the next couple of days. The team will notify you, all of you who jump onto the bandwagon, become a part of Springtide family as a part of NWP. So we'll be working you through the entire financials. All, as Pratik said, you need to just pay the booking fee, that is 1 out of 30 installments. The other 12 installments, we'll be helping you with all the financing, right? We have multiple methods. It's absolutely true no cost financing, as Pratik mentioned. We'll be bearing charges and everything, so you can have it absolutely easy, convenient, and accessible for you. Okay.
Rahul, you want to share your screen? So I think we have 10 people with our 9 actually. Yeah. So the team has said 9 with our thing.
How many of you feel that the entire program that Pratik has told you about, everything to do with trading, right? Just learning trading, but also how to do it practically, also having the tools, also having the strategies. It's a complete offering, and will truly, for everybody who is dedicated, right, is truly going to make a lot of difference. Yes, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, that is not all. We have something else for you as well. Would you like to see? Yes. Wait, let me quickly introduce you to SpringPad's GWM Mastery program, right? Now, what is the entire